His function was being presided over by Mr. Roshan Lal Kaur, Senior Accounts Officer in the Office of Auditor and General of India. But he informed me yesterday evening that he has developed some heart ailment and expressed his inability to be here in this function. Roshan Lal Kaur has been one of the founder alumnus of this great institution. But now it was very difficult for me to identify the person of the same period, more or less of the same period. Just suddenly it struck to my mind Mr. Tafazul Hussain, former executive president of J&K Bank. I requested him. He was already invited as our honorable guest, but I requested him that you have to preside over the function. But he was kind enough. He was very magnanimous that he accepted to be here as a chairperson of the session. Our guest of honor in this session will be Dr. Nazir Ahmad Shah, former Director of Department of Management Studies of this college. I cannot take too long. I may leave the days to Dr. Seema Bashir, who will be conducting the proceedings of this session. Dr. Seema Bashir, please.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum, and a very good morning to all of you. Welcome to the grand gathering where we come together as one, unified by the spirit of our esteemed college. Today, as we gather here, we not only celebrate the present, but also pay homage to the departed souls who left an indelible mark on our institution. We find solace in the words of the noble Quran, which provides us with the wisdom and comfort during such moments. I request Dr. Shokat to recite a few verses of Quran. Dr. Shokat, please.
أنزل إليه من ربه والمؤمنون كلنا آمن بالله وملائكته وكتبه ورسوله لا نفرق بين أحد من رسوله وقالوا سمعنا وأطعنا غفرانك ربنا وإليك المصير لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت ربنا لا تؤاخذنا إن نسينا أو أخطأنا ربنا ولا تحمل علينا إصرا كما حملته على الذين من قبلنا ربنا ولا تحملنا ما لا طاقة لنا به واعف عنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا أنت مولانا فانصرنا على القوم الكافرين صدق الله العظيم صدق رسول الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we gather here at the sacred grounds of Islamia College not only to celebrate our cherished memories and bonds, but also to remember and pay homage to those dear members of our alumni family who have departed from this fleeting world in recent years. In these solemn moments, it's our duty to offer our sincere condolences and prayers for our departed members of our alumni family. Each one of them played a unique role in shaping the fabric of our beloved Islamia College. Their presence is missed, their absence is felt, and their memories cherished. To honor their souls, let us join together in reciting the blessed words of Fatiha, a powerful supplication, a means of seeking Allah's mercy and forgiveness for their deceased. It is a gesture of love, respect and remembrance that connects us with those who have returned to their Lord. मौत से किसको रस्तगारी है, मौत से किसको रस्तगारी है, आज वो कल हमारी बारी है. اللهم اغفر لحينا وميتنا وشاهدنا وغائبنا وصغيرنا وكبيرنا وذكرنا وانثانا. اللهم من احييت منا فحي على الاسلام ومن توفيت منا فتوفه على الايمان. اللهم تقبل منا ما قرانا من آيات البينات وصلوات الزاكيات والكلمات الطيبات بلغ ثوابها إلا روح المتففين. اللهم أرسل ثواب سورة الفاتحة والإخلاص إلا روح المتففين. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وأصحاب سيدنا محمد وبارك وسلم عليهم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. In the recitation of these sacred words, we seek solace and divine mercy for our departed alumni. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shower His blessings upon them, forgive their shortcomings, and grant them a highest place in Jannatul Firdaus. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.
Surely we belong to Allah, and to Him we shall return. May their soul rest in eternal peace, and may their legacy inspire us to strive for greatness in our endeavors. I am delighted to announce that we will now be screening our college Tarana, a symbol of unity, pride, and shared values. and lyrics that embody the values we hold dear as a community. join me in honoring these exceptional individuals. So we are ready. I would like to request the Honorable Principal, Dr. Khurshid Khan, who is the President of Alumni Association, to present present the bouquet and memento to Dr. Khurshid Ali as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. In a beautiful gesture of appreciation and honor, I would like to invite Professor Khurshid Ali to come forward and present a bouquet and memento to our esteemed principal, Dr. Khurshid Khan. Thank you, sir. Now I invite Professor Khurshid Ahmed Mahajan, General Secretary of Islamia College Alumni Association, to present a bouquet and the memento to Mr. Tafassul Hassan.
Apart from all my colleagues and seniors, together we are here.
Thank you, sir. Now I invite Dr. Ejaz Ahmed Bhatt, who is HOD Mathematics, to present the bouquet and the memento to Dr. Nazir Ahmed Shah, who is the guest of honor. Thank you so much. Now I request Professor Abdul Majid, who is the Staff Secretary and HOD of English Department of English, to present memento and the bouquet to Dr. Khurshid A. Mahajan, who is the General Secretary of Alumni Association. Thank you so much. Now I invite Professor Mir Bilal Parvez, who is HOD Chemistry, to present the bouquet and the memento to Professor Zahur Ahmed Shah, who is the speaker of the second section. Thank you, sir. Now I request Professor Abid Mirza, HOD Biochemistry, to present the memento and bouquet to Dr. Mir M. Hanif, who is the speaker of the second session. Now I request Professor Sheikh Salim, HOD Biotechnology, to present a bouquet to Professor Tariq Ahmed Kraus. Former principal, yes, ex-principal of ICSC. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now I request Professor Zahida Mehraj to present a memento to Professor G.M. Tibet-Dikhal, who is the ex-principal of Islamia College of Science and Commerce. Professor Qayyum, HOD Computer Application, was supposed to present the memento to Professor Razia Sultana, but she is not present today, so we'll move ahead. So, you'll present it to Zahur Saab, HOD Electronics.
Now I request Professor Zuhur Ahmad to present a memento to our worthy senior most faculty member of Islamic College of Science and Commerce, head of the department, Seema Bashir.
Thank you so much. Professor Tariq Ahmed Ganai, HOD Management Studies, was supposed to present a memento to Professor M.S. Teli, but unfortunately he's not over here with us. So please give it to Ejaz Saab. He will take it on. So then, thank you so much. Then Professor Sheikh Abid Hussain, HOD Physics, was supposed to give a memento to Professor Nazir Ahmed Kirikar. He is not here, but Mahajan sir will take on his behalf. Thank you so much, sir. So we have West Rahman. He is also not present today. So I request Professor Shaukat Bey to I request Shaukat Saab, who is the HOD Botany, to present a memento to Riyaz Saab, who is the Faculty of Commerce in Kashmir University. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I request Professor Abida Ehsan to present a memento to Altaf Saab, who is a very dear member, Altaf Saab, who is a very dear member of our Alumni Association. Thank you, sir. ये रखें, I request Professor Faisal Magool, HOD Information Technology, to present the memento to Professor M.D. Shahi is not present here, but I think Manzoor Shah will be the best person to take the memento for him. Sir, please. M.D. Shah. Now I request Dr. Khurshid Mahajan to present a memento to Dr. Ali Muhammad Shah, who's controller examination. Thank you, everyone. I request, yes, again, Dr. Khurshid Mahajan to present a memento to Manzoor Saab as a special, token of love from us.
Thank you so much for this point. Thank you. Please carry on.
Thank you so much. So as we proceed with the rest of the events, ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed privilege to introduce you to our beloved institution, the Islamia College of Science and Commerce. Established in 1961, our college stands as a beacon of knowledge, shaping the lives of countless students and contributing to the growth and development of our society. It is a pioneer institution to impart commerce education, not only in Kashmir Valley, but throughout J&K. We were pioneers in introducing BCom honors and professional courses like BBA. Our PG program commenced in 2018, and we have produced 2 batches of MCom to date. At Islamia College, we are committed to provide a holistic education that nurtures the mind, body, and spirit, and that is why we place the strong emphasis on character building and values. Today we have gathered here to remember and pay homage in the form of a lecture of an exceptional individual, Professor Wajiuddin Jilani, who was not merely a teacher. He was a guiding light, a mentor, and a source of inspiration for all those who had the privilege to know him. Born and raised in UP, Professor Jilani was a multi-faced personality whose contribution extended far beyond the confines of the classroom. Having completed his master's MCom from Bareilly, Agra University, Professor Jilani embarked a journey of knowledge and service. He was not only a dedicated and knowledgeable teacher, but also held various important positions within our esteemed institution. As a staff secretary, he ensured the smooth functioning of administrative tasks. Additionally, he served as a sports in charge. Furthermore, he shouldered the responsibility of the NCC in charge. Not only was he an exceptional educator, he was also a prolific researcher. He pursued his PhD from Agra University, focusing on the prospects of tourism in Jammu and Kashmir. In addition, he authored a book on commercial geography, that was prescribed by commerce students, that was prescribed by University of Kashmir for commerce students, which further showcase his dedication to advancing knowledge in his field. Beyond his professional achievements, Professor Jilani was deeply spiritual and devout individual. He embarked on the holy pilgrimage of Hajj at an early age, accompanied by his parents, and remained committed to offering prayers 5 times a day. His impact on his students' lives went far beyond the classroom, as many of them went on to hold esteemed positions in various departments and organizations. Mr. Pirzada Ahmed Latif, who served in JK Bank, Dr. Khurshid Ali, Dean and the Head of Department of Commerce and Management Studies in University of Kashmir, Mr. Manmohan Kaul, who worked with HMT, are just a few examples of his successful stories. Sadly, Professor Waziruddin Jilani bid farewell to this world in 1976, leaving behind a profound void in the hearts of all those who knew him. Today, as we remember and honor Professor Jilani, let us celebrate his life and his dedication and his unwavering commitment to education. May his soul rest in eternal peace, knowing that his legacy lives on through the countless lives he touched. It is my distinct honor and privilege to invite our esteemed Principal, Professor Dr. Khurshid Khan, who also serves as the President of the Alumni Association of ICSE, to deliver the welcome speech of today's gathering. Dr. Khurshid Khan, hailing from a strong background in physics and having completed his graduation from Islamia College, brings with him the wealth of knowledge and experience. In addition to his PhD, he has also pursued B.Ed and M.Ed degrees, further enhancing his expertise in the field of education. Dr. Khurshid Khan has made significant contributions in academia, having supervised and co-supervised numerous MPhil and PhD scholars. He has held various positions, including principals of please, आज बोलने दीजिए. Principal of GDC Gores, GDC Taral.
Professor Hussain, chairperson of first session. We have our resource person, Janab Professor Khurshid Ali Saab, our resource person in second session, and my role model, my ideal, Professor Zohar Ahmad Char Saab, and our young dynamic faculty member, Professor Hanif Saab. And it's very difficult for me how to address this galaxy of intellectuals to whom I have seen as a student, and now seeing them at a stage wherein they are really the source of inspiration, not only to this gathering, but to all of us. I cannot name individuals, but to the left of my Professor Zohar Ahmad Shah Saab, we have Nazir Ahmad Shah Saab, who is my mentor, who is my guide, and who helped me all along. Whatever little I have achieved with his blessings, and he happened to be a very, very close associate and professor to me by shaping my career. We have Professor Ahmad Shah Saab. I remember the days when he was a young, dynamic professor with a lot of energy, huge talent at that point in time when he comes and inspect our examination centers when he was functioning as controller of university. We have other luminaries from different organizations, but I can see the faces from the government, Department of Higher Education, and blessed that we have former directors of higher education, Jammu and Kashmir, wherein Kausa Saab is there. Again, we are seeing luminaries in the field of higher education from the government side, Bakal Saab, Professor Zul Saab, who has already served the Department of Higher Education. Then we have renowned professors, other functionaries, key functionaries in the University of Kashmir, other renowned faces who happen to be my role models throughout my career. Besides, we have senior faculty members, staff secretaries, youngsters, dear students. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and a very good morning to all of you. indeed it's pleasure to organize these kind of events wherein we can see the huge talent and vast experience around us. And it's really an inspiration for all of us, particularly to my young faculty members and to their students, to see how they have achieved their landmarks in their respective areas. When we see today's event, it is actually alumni association meet. And when we say alumni association meet, then in this August house, I have number of alumni association members, and I was really tight bound with putting constraints were with me that if I will call at least a number of alumni association members, they must be accommodated in such a way so that they will feel comfortable over here. But most unfortunately, we don't have that kind of facility which could have get a gathering of about 300-400 people by way of having an auditorium in the college. But at this point in time, we restricted the number, and I assure all of my worthy alumni association members in future I'm going to have a bigger kind of gathering of August house so that we'll be in a position to meet and interact. The purpose of these alumni association meetings is to provide a platform to the members of August Association so that they can come, share their ideas, besides provide us their vast talent and huge experience. In fact, their long vision for seeing the church dream of the institution. And in that context, these meetings are part of parcel of the institutions. And I'm sure that with the passage of coming NAC inspection, our coordinator and other functionaries of this college will see to it that we must have these routine kind of meetings so that we'll be in a position to accommodate each and everybody. At the same time, the institution will be benefited out of their rich experience. Well, dear August members of the August House, I am duty bound to welcome all of the members of this alumni association to this college, Islamia College of Science and Commerce. And at the same time, when we look around the growth and development of this Islamia College of Science and Commerce, at that point in time, I personally, as an alumnus of this institution, feel that much needed to be done. And this college has not grown, this is my personal experience, this college has not grown as it should have been grown in various aspects. Being a part in the government, Professor Zohar Ahmad Saab, Professor Bagal Saab, Professor Kausa Saab will second me when we see the inception of this college in 1961. Prior to that, we were having only few colleges, at least in our valley of Kashmir. And from 1961, there have been only about not more than 20 colleges. But nowadays, what we see is that there are more than 70 colleges in our only valley of Kashmir. And most of them have grown much more than this Islamia College of Science and Commerce. We see new educational institutions have developed just in few decades of the time by way of having Islamic University of Science and Technology, then various number of colleges in our north, in our south. Keeping in mind that the infrastructure raised in those colleges, we have a very, very meager development in the field. Particularly, our physical infrastructure is not such that we can cater the needs of our student community. We have as many as 3,650 students enrolled, and I personally feel the infrastructure is sufficient for not more than 2,000 students. It's my personal opinion, and we are not catering the way we should have catered our student community. We are blessed that we are having the centralized kind of admission, wherein students from North Kashmir, South Kashmir, Central Kashmir are being enrolled here. They are meritorious students. They are very, very brilliant students, and we are duty bound to provide them each and every kind of facilities, whatever at this modern time we should have. Though the college is having unique kind of distinction in this cap, that is, we are having autonomous nature. Besides autonomous nature, college have potential for excellence as well. At the same time, this college has the best possible grading, and we see the 3.26 NAC CGP scoring. And wonders have been done at that point in time by the faculty despite of number of odds. Now, in the context of this alumni association meet, college is since preparing for our NAC inspection. we are due to be inspected for third cycle. In that context, we request our alma mater to be here, part of this meeting, so that we'll be in a position to project our needs, so that we'll be in a position to project the college in such a way that further we'll be improving our grading and also will retain the kind of facilities which we have in the institution. Well, dear members of the August House, we are definitely providing education in the basics by way of providing commerce education, science education, besides having some postgraduate courses are being run here in the institution. Despite of the fact that there are some very good courses which are being offered by the college by way of BCA, then we have BBA, we have MBA, we have in the Faculty of Sciences, electronics is being taught, we have a very good attractive subject like nanotechnology is being offered in the college as well. I assure all my worthy members of this alumni association that college will not leave any stone unturned to see that we must develop in all possible means, be it at academic level, be it at infrastructure level, be it at human resources level. College will try its best, college management will try its best to reach out to the student community and try to give them the best possible whatever they have deserved. Now coming to today's program has been divided in two sessions. First session, we are having this Professor Wajudi Jilani Memorial Lecture, and I am thankful to Khurshid Ahmad Mahajan Sahab, who was instrumental to see that we must have this kind of gathering over here in the institution. It is his best possible efforts, with the help of which we have been in a position today here to organize this program, and I request him from this podium to kindly keep in touch with the college so that we'll be in a position to organize these kind of events, and it must become a routine for the institution to have these kind of events. And Khurshid Sahab, I'm thankful from this podium that you have provided us a chance to serve the members of the Alumni Association. Our second session is that how alma mater is going to help for our NAC future forthcoming NAC inspection. In that aspect, we are blessed to have Professor Zohar Ahmad Sahab over here. Yesterday, we had a meeting of NAC officers from NAC Bangalore at MA Road, Srinagar. There, Zohar Sahab was there. He is a well-known NAC inspection, NAC assessor amongst the members across the country. We must know it across the country. He is a reputed name. He is a reputed name in NAC Bangalore. Every officer, every office bearer know his credentials. I remember the days when the expert team once came to SP College to have an orientation course. At that point in time, they raised some pertinent questions that Professor Zohar Ahmad Sahab should be there to deliver, and we are in a position to listen to him. Today, none other than Professor Zohar Sahab is here, the keynote speaker in our second gathering. I am sure that he will handhold us. He will let us know that what kind of deficiencies we have, how we are going to improve upon those deficiencies, so that our forthcoming new NAC inspection will be a fruitful exercise, and institution will definitely grow and develop to see a best possible grading. So in that context, I hope that both the sessions, forenoon session and afternoon session, will be a very, very fruitful session, and particularly the second session will be very, very informative for our faculty members who are dealing with our NAC inspection and who are the IQAC members. It's being led by our Professor Bilal Sahab, who is a veteran, who has already brought laurels to the institution. I am sure that under his dynamic leadership, will be in a position to improve our previous ranking. And I will be requesting my faculty members to listen both these sessions very, very carefully, try to get something out of it, and try to learn that how we'll be in a position to improve this institution more and more. And I assure the worthy members, the senior most, the August members of this house, that I will try my best in the shortest possible span to see something must be given to this college, something must be in a position to this college, so that the college will grow and develop in future as well. Thank you very much, and Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and warm welcome. We have with us Professor Saint Taylor, who is the Vice President of the Islamia College Association, this Alumni Association. I request Dr. Said Antu to present a memento. He is over here to present a memento to Professor Said. Thank you so much. It is a great pleasure and honor that I invite our distinguished keynote speaker for today's event, Professor Khurshid Ali, who holds a special place in the heart of our institution. Professor Ali is an esteemed member of the Alumni community, being the first ever BCom graduate of our college. He continued to shine in his academic journey and has achieved remarkable milestones in his professional career. He served as the Dean and Head of the Department of Commerce and Management, University of Kashmir. Professor Khurshid Ali serves as the Vice President of our esteemed Alumni Association. Welcome, sir. Sir, please, we would like to
Honorable Principal Sahab, Professor Rashid Khan, Professor Khurshid Mahajan, Mr. Tasadduq, and the gathering of high repute associated with this college in one way or the other. That is the members of this college, various principals, students. It is indeed my proud privilege to be here this morning to speak a few words about the recent trends in commerce education. But prior to that, I'll be failing in my duties if I do not speak some glaring instances of my association with late Professor Wajiruddin Jilani. When I joined this college as a student, ours was the first batch of commerce. There were just a few students, 10 or 12 in the commerce stream, and a few in science stream. Keeping in view as to what Professor Wajiruddin Jilani contributed for the development and prosperity of this college, it will not be wrong on my part to say that commerce fraternity shall be remembering this legendary professor for a long time to come. When we joined this college, Professor Wajiruddin Jilani was almost all in all here. Professor S.N. Tusu was the legendary principal, a tough person he was. Professor Wajiruddin Jilani, belonging to the commerce stream, asked us a handful of students as we were at that time asked us that, I'm sorry, I'm taking a bit of time. I'll speak on the topic, actual topic later on, but I cannot miss speaking about my professor. He called us and spoke to us that this is the first year of this college. You are the first batch. See to it that you show to the world outside the existence of this college. These were his remarkable words, which I still remember. He emphasized upon that we should take part in all the games, activities, sports activities that the state government shall be organizing. But tell me frankly, we're just a handful of students. What games we would take part? In which games we would take part? But we told him, sir, yes, we'll do it. We'll do our best. Incidentally, after a few days, the government of Jammu and Kashmir Sports Authority, Directorate of Sports Authority, they called for organizing inter-college football tournament. We didn't, he told us, come on, this is the opportunity, join. But we don't know playing football. We don't know. I told him that, sir, I have played football in my locality, but not any tournament like this. And the rest of my friends, they don't know anything about football. But he said, no, you have to take part. You have to take part. We said, okay. Interview was held for the post of captain of the college. Who were the players? We, commerce graduates, commerce students. We were studying in the first year of TGC that time. And some of the science students as well. But the chant was from commerce stream. I remember some names. Tej Kishan magazine was there, Bridgman was there, Chaman Lal was there, Roshan Lal, he is absent today. He should have come here. He was of course junior to us. He was here. Ram Krishan was here. Muhammad Amin was here. And we said, okay, we will play football. We will compete. We started practicing in Eidgah grounds. We used to come in the evening and play with whosoever was there playing. We play with them, and because we were not aware of the niceties of football. We were not, but still we played because we have to compete. And when the draw was made out, हमारे पैरों के तले से जमीन निकल गई. We had to compete in the first match with the renowned time-tested college, SP College. SP College का नाम सुनते ही उनका टीम हमने कहा भाई तुम्हारे क्या करेंगे. Tej Kishan and Bridgman told me that since you have been selected as the captain, you have to take the lead. They told me, both of them. I remember their names too. Es ist gegen Pirsabas nicht. Pirsabas match ziniyordu. Match ziniyordu. So, biz sattıkları uçuyor ki biz match'lere baş. Sonra değil böyle zaten. Zaten bu uçuyor. Böyle uçuyor. Biz zaten en iyi uçuyoruz. Ya temizliyoruz. Ya post değil. Biz zaten post kaçırıyor ya. Kim kaçırıyor post? Quota children, although children, others ₹0. ₹0 या ₹2.5 है तो हम कंपनी तो सही मुझे पता जानो कि मुझे पता जानो नवाज शुक्ला कैप्टन सुबह तो सो बस मुझे पता यार बेटा सस्पेंस औसत में से नहीं आता ना क्यों करो यार वरना मैं दिन बाद पे इसको है ना सही कर I'm taking your time, but these are the things that have come to my mind. I'll be failing in my duties if I do not share this experience with you. Pagā ki tī wo ai kājish, misha thāra misha wo thusu sāla sāmbu, misha thusu sāla sāmbu, misha thāra zangan nashe. Lakini şu thusu sāla şu ödānas mas, yimu tu pehe kasa, pek kasa monsu ya, roz bu thusu sāla sāmbu, jināb ādabas. Kyo dali? Kyo dali? اسمها شو بدا ماتش ويبقى اسمي كايسري فوتبول ماتش هذه جون شو جنيو انا ايش بس بس يعني هتسيني بونو نزي these are his words मैं बोलना था बोलने थे उसके साथ बात करना शेर के मुंह में हाथ डालना था he was a complete third gentleman और ऐसा टीचर मैंने कभी देखा नहीं अकाउंटिंग ऐसे काम कर रहा हूँ टीचर ही है ना business matters bookkeeping ऐसे काम कर रहा हूँ कहीं है सुसु सब नॉर्मल बना था क्लास सुचा पढ़ना है अकाउंटिंग सुचा पढ़ना है ऐसे काम बस मगर सुचा उस पर सोशल पर सब्जेक्ट पढ़ना है इंग्लिश पढ़ना उस क्लास अच्छा there was a learning in that for the teachers as well अच्छा तो वही जाके डिसीजन में तो शू वो नंबर पीएस7 previous schedule and he was very the student person what is the diary of this thing I think no asuntor he laughed at me artist picture also great what the diary of image whale pocket match which is really players chase जबरदस्त player chase actually कहावत player chase इसी बॉयल को दौरान इस्लामिक एसपी कॉलेज वर्ड chase दस नाम अच्छा इस्लाम एसपी कॉलेज को आगो ये टाइम में वो तो जाओ कुछ ये क्या हो ऐसी तेरा तो ये सोचता तू क्या हो अच्छा गोल गए हाफ टाइम वो मैं वो नहीं पता यार तो ये क्यों पर वो आता है ये सुकर तो सही सुतर ये सब की वो पानी से गोल नहीं तो पानी से गोल मैं सता पे ट्रांसिंग यार पता है तो पानी से गोल वो समय गए जो जब से पता लगे मुझे का शुरू से तो चले बताओ ये तरीके से मुझे मैं तो बे पानी से गोल ये क्या करो ये ना तो करो तो ये वो रेस मैच अच्छा मगर दही सामने मुझे ऐसा बॉल को ऐसे गोरा बॉल that was the final score we lost the match by 2-1 अच्छा ये तो हमने मैच जीता मानो अरे हमें कुछ खेलना ही नहीं आता था हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं था क्या है फुटबॉल कैसे है एंड वी प्लेड विद द टफेस्ट टीम इन द वैली फिर भी हमने 1-2 मार्जिन से ही हारा ये तो मुझे भी इनकी मेहरबानी थी वी शोड टू द वर्ल्ड दैट इस्लामिक कॉलेज एग्जिस्ट इथे कहीं बैक इंस्टेंस another instance I will tell you boating ship boating से वो पता है boating का सफर तो ग्रेस वो जी ने लोग करीब boating से ग्रेस तक मैं तो सेम बेशक तक उसको खोर चलाओ उसमें तक बागन उसमें तक कहीं मेरे को ना वाला मुझे विषय तक बोट से कहीं नरेंद्र नाथ सोच फिजिकल डायरेक्टर फिर उन्हें बोट जानो इस्लामिक कॉलेज इस्लामिक स्कूल ग्रेस नार पार्क कराने से मेमोरी में है तक अको चीज का तक सिर्फ पन फोर्स लगाओ ये चप्पू ये तक नाव गई ब्रोट पक बोट गई पक क्या बस फुल ताकत छोटे लड़ा इसमें मतलब बाकी कैप्टन वो फजीदीन बनो कैप्टन उस बनो ले लिया think you were captain. You were the vice captain. Such a chief, vice captain. Also, practice kari yesterday. Don't change practice karo, bowling practice. She ya boy na chala, board chala, so kasa ya boy. She ya boy board chala, so kasa ya boy. I should put him in the last day. I said, body khara. The Mukai. You shall show it to the high or shall your none of sure. I can now. I can now. The numb head cannot have a pilot or something. Cannot just a number to more. Let me say, the Suchupakan. The Sparkan came there. So they broken two pilot is broken there. The good Navi Asana Patkan. Not as the possession of the Pata Kitchen, the keeper I should follow the enough. Islamia Polo Ponte, Pagacha, they are Ladaka, Sani Potmok, when you have no keeper. You can do. But very ways, but then the beat practice study, the much you will know, Ratam watches. Mishno, but it was having 2 years of some force on something you chop. ऐसे बोर्ड में तो मूल्यों बात नो कोतर खान का होता था नर पार्टी था ऐसे ऐसे टोक में चलाओ मुझे सेना पछी वो फाइनल इन दोनों फाइनल एलिगेट आप मस्ती कॉलेज बाकी पीछे तो ऐसे वही बोर्ड तो नहीं हो गया ऐसे ही बात वो नाम की वर्ष ना ऐसे बड़ी जबरदस्त नफर साइन को तो वाजा लो तो as one is other say I one name father. What's your name? Name was a situation now for the English class really money human class it's a PUC. You want to see PUC. Suppose no was PUC. But was someone gave you one so just PUC. Most of the days just how I start the regatta. Believe me, we got first position. We left all the colleges behind. I said, what used to direct the sports should think the Pakatasi, Makasari, Ajay. I said, not here, like no one is here, and no more like karaoke. Most of you, so very much later, no more, but one thing is, in which class what's your name? One now, one must have a now. In which class? What PUC. What's your roll number? PUC. What are you saying? PUC. Never getting out both. The plus you can't go confused with your This was another episode. Acha. It was the earthquake victims in Bagram, we South must participate, and in that also. Then we played volleyball with the NCC also, of course. Volleyball, volleyball is cup. We defeated everybody. Takia Sigurkan volleyball service Karani, boiler Lagama Solago, not way Lagama, service Karpay. Asman Lagama, so was the month which a white banana. We want anyway. Another thing that I would like to tell you is that there was one, unfortunately, who Bimar ho gaye, which is a Bimar ho gaye, was taken ill, unfortunately. So, kya hua phir, he was admitted in AIMS. So, I came to know that while on his deathbed, he was unconscious. And please listen to me, all of you, carefully, because you are related with this college for long. You may be in a position to help me out. Wajiduddin Jilani Sahab, on his deathbed, being unconscious, I was told that he was repeatedly uttering the words, Majid Kanawal. Majid Kanawal, Majid Kanawal, ye karo, Majid Kanawal. Who was Majid Kanawal? Majid Kanawal was junior to us by a couple of years. I think commerce, in commerce stream. He had developed fatherly and relation of father and son with Majid Kalwal. I had seen Majid Kalwal on a couple of occasions, but after that, when I also left this college, and I don't know where he is now. If anybody amongst you is aware of his whereabouts, kindly give him my number so that I would like to talk to him, because he was so dear to my professor, Wajiduddin Jilani. मेरी आंखों में आंसू आ रहे हैं वजीदुद्दीन जिलानी का साफ सुन के. वोटिंग लिस्ट कराने एक दो वजीदुद्दीन जिलानी तो मैं भी आऊंगा आपके साथ, देखूंगा मैं आप कैसे प्रैक्टिस करते हुए. तो आइए साहब करिए. छोटा मोटा लगे तो इसे कहीं तो खुद ही वोटर से वो चला हुआ वोटर कार्ड निश्चित खबर ही मन लड़कन क्या हो प्रागो किमो करको उन्होंने वो डुबो दिया वोट ही डुबो दिया इच्छा सा को डुबो दिया वोट ही डुबो. अच्छा बस मेरे नजर में मुझे बोले थे इसे खसान खुर्शी दोनों से एकदम थोड़े को छांट हुए तो करने में बिजनेस ऑफिस था. मुझे साथ अपना सर ऊपर रखिए अपना. मुझे तैरना नहीं आता है खुशी, मुझे तैरना नहीं आता. तो अपना सर ऊपर रखिए, ऊपर नीचे नहीं. whether it's black lurk, I'm sorry, I don't know who that boy was. Black lurk, I see sign on was. But of them saying sort of cover at authorities in the mirror authorities. Because I was through it policies things about things cover authority, which are and we swam him to Nehru Park. Nehru Park is 3 days. What you did, generally said, boot, suit, like taking what you say, door about the months, I see, but मैं बच गया मैं. अच्छा ये इवेंट्स थे. एक बार हमारी मीटिंग चल रही थी यूनिवर्सिटी में, बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज की मीटिंग चल रही थी. वो भी वजीद साहब भी आए थे रिप्रेजेंटिंग कॉलेज एजुकेशन. मीटिंग बड़े जोरों पर चल रही थी तो उसमें वजीद साहब ने कहा कि खुशी जरा बाहर आओ. मीटिंग चल रही है तो उन्होंने बाहर आना चलो उन्होंने रोम सन वो तो दराज क्या बात है खुशी मैं ठीक नहीं हूँ, मेरी सेहत खराब है, मुझे घर भेजो. कोई गाड़ी भी देखो, कोई भी हो गाड़ी देखो, मुझे घर भेजो. Timon don't ask the guy class, I'm talking of 70s. Timon don't ask any guy asked look at another way. Most of them such a cheap never. But we do it a good you God to image do it better how उसमें 2 लड़के थे, उन्होंने रोकी कार. सर क्या बात है प्रोफेसर Islamia by इसकी ठीक नहीं है, very problem. Конечно, все-таки возьмем что-то травму. Процесс все травму, профессор все травму. Безусловно, делаем соответствие. Allah क्या बोले ड्रॉप. बहरहाल ये कुछ बातें थी जो मेरे जहन में आ गई वजीद जिलानी साहब के बारे में. अल्लाह उनको मग़फ़िरत करे, नूरानी खबर करे. तो अल्लाह उनको जन्नतुल फिरदौस में आला मुकाम अता करे. और क्या कह सकते हैं. वेल मजीद कलवाल का याद रखिए प्लीज. इफ एनीबॉडी नोस हिम प्लीज, यू नो हिम, प्लीज उनको मेरा फोन नंबर दीजिए. आई वुड लाइक टू, आई वुड लव टू टॉक टू हिम. But I lost track with him because when I left this college, I went to his job. Oh, so nice of you, so nice of you. Well, coming to the topic now, let us speak a few words. मैं क्या करूँगा भाई, आपने ऑलरेडी 1.5 घंटा उसमें लगा दिया. How can I help you? या तो मुझे मैं क्या बताऊँ, मैं तो कुछ शॉर्ट में ही करूँगा, क्या करूँगा. So because you have taken a long time in the other activities. Anyway, well, commerce education. It was once treated as the most prestigious stream of education. People would love to go for this stream because the students, pass out students from this stream would get jobs. They would be invited to get a job and join in organization, governmental organizations as well as in private organizations. That was the time, glorious time. I'm talking of even my period when I was a student, even at that time as well. Commerce graduates were taken as hot cakes everywhere. I will try to cut it short. Taken. That was the sheen period of commerce education. But times have changed. Commerce education has lost its glamour. Commerce education, as we know, it teaches us right from the conception of idea of establishing a business organization till the end product is there, the sale of the commodity that you are selling. You are selling that. For all the processes there in commerce education is involved. And commerce graduates are taught all these things. That's why business was looking for commerce graduates from wherever they would be in a position to get them. But as I told you, it has lost its sheen, it has lost its glamour, because everything that is on the top, everything that is on the top, it reaches the top slowly and gradually, and then after reaching the top, there is downfall. The curve slopes down then. The curve of commerce education also sloped down after reaching its top. And I may tell you that currently, out of the total students' clientele, hardly 16% are opting for commerce education. 40% are opting for arts. 19% are opting for sciences. And 25% are opting for other streams of education. Once much cherished stream of education, commerce, was relegated to the last position. Why it is so? Why? Because we are ourselves responsible for this. So many handicaps and hurdles have come in way of commerce education, because of which it lost its glamour, it lost its sheen. It was a cherished stream previously, but no longer now. What are the handicaps? What made the commerce education to be like that? Number one, I'll give you a few instances that is responsible for the degradation of commerce education. Number one, I'm thankful to the Honorable Principal. He said that I will be looking for developing the infrastructure of this college. Infrastructural non-availability is the first and the foremost thing that has degraded commerce education. Our institutions have taken commerce education as any other stream of education. Arts stream like English or Urdu or Persian or thing, it's not. Commerce education is not like that stream. It is a professional course. It is a professional degree. It requires upgradation of infrastructure every now and then. There are changes in the infrastructure establishment world over, especially in the field of commerce, every day, every hour. But we as commerce teachers, commerce graduates have not been in a position to keep pace with the infrastructural and technological advancements the world over. This is one of the main reasons for the degradation of our commerce education. Outdated curriculum is another handicap that has downgraded our commerce education. I remember we used to teach, we used to study in our college days and even in our university days. Say, for example, I'll give the example of economics. Marshall theory of economics. Keynes said like this, Ricardo said like this. Same things are still being taught. Come on to commerce, bookkeeping and accounts. In 60s, we were studying bookkeeping and accounts. Same thing we are teaching again. We have not brought any change in it. So, the curriculum is outdated. It requires regular changeover, keeping in view the requirements of the industry, keeping in view the requirements of the organizations that will be taking your students as their executives, their workers. You are having age-old syllabus still going on. That is to be changed. Now, faculty is not to be blamed for this. Let me tell you, faculty is not to be blamed for this. Faculty once appointed, they will teach. But the new changes that are taking place world over in the field of commerce and technology, for that we require new faculty, sophisticated faculty. We are not recruiting. Persons in the higher hierarchy are not recruiting. वो ये समझते हैं कि हमने 3-4 लोग को अपॉइंट किया, टीचर्स को अपॉइंट किया, तो वो दे विल कंटिन्यू फॉर ऑल टाइम्स टू कम. ऐसा नहीं चलेगा. एक तो अब यू आर नॉट अपॉइंटिंग freshers. By freshers I mean those who are well versed with the latest techniques in the commerce and industry. Number one. Number two, you are even shy to send your faculty members who are already there working with you for faculty development programs. आप उनको भेजना ही नहीं है. Why don't you send them for faculty development programs so that they also are in a position to make up the lost things that have come up lately. They could make up the same. Now, another thing that commerce education has faced the handicap is that industry exposure of the students we are not caring for now. Earlier we used to, even Wajidin Sahab used to send us to some industries here and there. I remember he used to send us to HMT, we went to HMT and other industries. We were JKI, he sent us as students of this college. But after that, I'm not talking of this college, I'm talking of commerce education as a whole, everywhere. They have not kept track of indicators where they would get the practical on-the-job training, so that subsequently, after the completion of their courses, they will be absorbed there in the corporations, in the companies themselves. But we have lost the track. We have lost the track. We are no more bothered about say. Scholarships and financial aids once used to be there, but now very scanty scholarships and financial aids are there available. Therefore, we are not in a position to attract poor but talented students to this commerce education. We have commerce institutes, but top level institutes are only a few. Top level institutes are only a few. And in top level institutes, only a selected few students, they get the opportunity to get their education. Whereas a good number of meritorious students, because in the top level institutes the seats are limited, therefore a good chunk of otherwise meritorious students are not able to get admission in those top level institutes. They are left with to be messed up in second grade institutes. So garbage in and garbage out, that is the principle of our computers. Garbage in and garbage out. When you are going to as a garbage somewhere, garbage will be out. Your quality will not be there. Another drawback with our commerce education is that we are not laying stress upon the communication skills of our students. Though it's the fact that graduates from Kashmir are comparatively much better as against the graduates from other parts of India. But still, communication skill is the big barrier that has come in the way of the attraction of commerce graduates. Well, these were some of the handicaps faced over a period of time, because of which it has lost its dilemma. But mind it, there are upcoming opportunities are there. Upcoming opportunities are there, nothing to worry. But provided we are prepared to grab those opportunities. What are the opportunities? Three types of opportunities are there. Number one, development of new technologies. Development of new technologies like AI and machine learning. AI and machine learning. If our students are of AI and machine learning, they will be in a position to garner their proficiency in technical fields like that of financial technology, marketing technology, HRM technology, and the like. This is an opportunity provided by the advancements, technological advancements to us. Come on, commerce institutes, grab this opportunity. If you otherwise continue with the age-old system of education, your commerce graduates will be shunted out. They will be kicked out from everywhere. Therefore, this opportunity. E-commerce, you should know, our students should know. Digital marketing, our students should know. These are the things that machine learning teaches us. Another opportunity is provided to us by globalization. world has become a village, global village. Today, here you are here this time. In the evening, you will be in USA, or in the evening, you will be in Australia. Therefore, wide field has been made open to you by the globalization, provided you are capable of improving your stuff, improving your quality. International arena is before you. You can seek jobs anywhere in the world, provided you have the capacity, the competence. So let us take the advantage of this globalization as well and help our students. Entrepreneurship is another opportunity. Entrepreneurship is another opportunity that is before skills. If you possess this, कौन भाई का लाल है क्या आपको नहीं सिलेक्ट करेगा, provided you possess. You should also have critical and analytical skills. Critical and analytical thinking skills. Should be in a position to understand the insights, inner things in a particular thing, and then you should be in a position to analyze the same quickly. Understand inner things and analyze quickly, and then take a decision. Another thing is that you should have confidence. Confidence. If you have confidence in you, your half of the job is done. If you are having the confidence that I will be in a position to do it, I will do it. Voting race में हमने तो पहला मेडल लिया, we had the will to do it. पहले ही दिन मैंने अपने दोस्तों को कहा था कि बस खींचो और कुछ नहीं करना. We have the will to win, and we won. So have confidence, and definitely half of your job is done with your confidence. Then you should have multitasking skills. That is, as I told you, I gave you the example of Professor Tuslu. The teacher teaching accounting was not there. Professor Tuslu would come and come on, take the class and deliver the lecture. That means you should have, if somewhere in your organization, somewhere something is lacking, you come on and deliver the goods there. Multitasking skills you should have. Then adaptability. By adaptability, I mean that what the market demands. It is changing. It is changing ever. Market demands different things at different occasions. You should be in a position to adapt your organization accordingly. You should be committed. Committed to your job, committed to your organization. Be loyal to your organization, be loyal to your institute. Then you should also know the time management skills. Time management skills you should be in a position to know. I'm trying to manage this time. That is why I'm skipping over certain things, which I'm very sorry I'm skipping. But I have to. I've been told that I'm in second session. But then still I'm trying to manage the time. Yes, but you have put me to trouble. You get by virtue of this time management, you get maximum out of the available that's available to you. You should have, when I say you, I mean our students. Our students should have strong negotiation skills. Strong negotiation skills you can only have when you possess knowledge, when you know everything. You are deliberating upon for collaboration with another organization. You are deliberating upon with another enterprise, and you are trying to enter into an MOU with them. Have perfect knowledge of as to what you have to say and what you are saying and what you want to get out of it. For that you need negotiation skills. Perfect negotiation skills. Also, you should have, lastly, possess adequate knowledge of new order technologies, the technologies that I told you a bit earlier. I'll be repeating the same a bit later. You should have full knowledge of the new technologies. Our commerce graduates should have full knowledge of the latest technologies that are coming up in the arena of commerce world over. Okay, telling you something about this now, I'll tell you what are our immediate concerns? What are our immediate concerns? Immediate concerns of commerce education. First, you must be by now yourself in a position to guess as to what our immediate concerns are. Number one, do away with the age-old technique of one-way classroom teaching. I was in Ahmedabad, and as we are teaching here in our classes, the teachers in there, that is the top most institute of management in Asia, teachers would come. I attended that institute for about 2 months. Teachers would come and then teacher would sit as a student would sit. One of the students would come and deliver the lecture. Topic had already been given to the student, and the student was delivering. He was preparing the lecture, he was delivering the lecture, and the teacher was only to moderate. We are not doing that here. We are doing spoon feeding to our students. Let the students work. Let them do the job. Let them understand themselves the things. Now, if there are certain doubts to the student, then you are there to moderate as the teacher. But let the students themselves do. So the immediate concern of ours is to do away with the one way. Why I say one way? One way because I am delivering a lecture, I am speaking. Whether the audience understands or not, I have to deliver the lecture. This is one mistake. This is not going to help our commerce graduates. Involve them, involve the students and make them. Now, I'll say what involve, how else. No, one is do away with the one-way classroom technique of teaching. Okay, two-way communication you will be asking the students questions and putting questions to them, seeking their answers. Another thing is how to do away with the one-way communication with the students is resort to the role play teaching, system of teaching, role play system of teaching. Resort to the case studies teaching. Resort to seminars, debates, and workshops. Give on-the-job assignments. Okay, you go to this corporation and this is an assignment to you. Come on, then with a report. We will discuss that report then here in the class. On-the-job assignments. Let them write project reports. Those project reports will then be evaluated and YOC examination of yours will be taken. This is the way we will be in a position to develop our students. This is the way, not that I am delivering a lecture and whether you understand or not matters least to me. No. If we are dedicated for the development of our students, our commerce graduates, we have to do away with the one-way communication system and resort to role playing, resort to case studies, resort to debates, seminars, workshops, and etc. Michael Saab is looking again towards me, reminding me that time is short. मैं क्या करूं? Demonstrate the application of machines. तो ये artificial intelligence and machine learning जो है भाई we should know ourselves. हमें खुद समझना चाहिए ये क्या चीज है और besides delivering lectures, demonstrate their working in the class itself. ताकि हमारे बच्चे भी समझ जाए कि ये कैसे काम करता है. ये मशीन जो है ये कैसे हमें हेल्प करती है. Machine helps us in everywhere now, and right from your this accounting work to decision making, leadership and whatnot, everything. But you have to demonstrate the actual working of the machine. classroom itself. Only then your students will be shining and attaining the past glory once again. You can use the machines. We in commerce, we teach budgeting, we teach forecasting, we teach salesmanship, we teach so many things we teach. Budgeting. Oh, budgeting is defined like this. It is this. Forget it. Don't tell them what is budgeting. Simply tell them budgeting is this. Finished. Come on. Now the machines are giving you perfect budgets. They are preparing the budgets for you. They are preparing your account statements. Machines are preparing the account statements. No need of giving theories, formulas to the students. Fisher has given this formula of coefficient of correlation. Mean, median, and mode we are calculating with the help of this formula. Measures of dispersion we are getting this. Chi-square we are calculating. You are teaching you this is not the way. This is not needed now. Machine gives you just by a click. It gives you the chi-square. By a click, it gives you the dispersion, standard deviation. By a click, it gives you coefficient of correlation. आप क्यों पढ़ाते हैं उनको भाई वो फार्मूला फिर याद भी नहीं रहती है कभी किसी को स्टूडेंट को. This is not needed now. It's not needed. Then I'll skip some more. Morning. Okay, I'll try to finish it up. I'll take just 5-6 minutes. Okay. Then I'll tell you what our students should be equipped with. Briefly, I will be telling you. Equip your students with word processing. हमारे कॉमर्स ग्रेजुएट्स को पता ही नहीं है word processing क्या है. Word processing is used for creating, storing and printing of text documents. ये हमारे बच्चों को पता ही नहीं है. Spreadsheets. भाई साहब, I need not explain all this. अगर आप कहेंगे तो मैं skip करूँगा because you need to tell your students about spreadsheets as well. What is a spreadsheet and how it helps in business and commerce. You need to tell the students about database software. That is how machines help you in your database. Take advantage of the machines. Gone are the days when you were preparing files and notes and all that. There is no need. Have the database system in your organization and your job will be done. Online marketing. We only know that we have to place an order and we get things at our doorsteps. That's not the only thing in case of online marketing. You have to promote your brands. You have to connect with the potential customers through online marketing and many other things. MS Office, your students should know. MS Word, our students should know. PowerPoint, our students should know. Commerce graduates should know PowerPoint. How to prepare a PowerPoint. Explain the days when we are discussing in webinars and conferences. Explain. Our students should be, our commerce graduates should be in a position to deal with such things. Excel, our students should know. Outlook used for email, receive and sending of emails. You should know, our students should know. Adobe Photoshop, they should know. How to crop photos, how to make them attractive for the prospect to customers. Corel Draw, another thing our students should know. Corel Draw. and other things like Skype, Hangouts, Google Chat, Google Meet, Zoom, WhatsApp. These are the things that you are using in webinars, in conferencing. Our students should know all these. Just a couple of days before, in China, they developed the system of palm payment. They developed in China just 2 3 days before the system of palm payment. Do our students know what this palm payment is? Very simple. You have just as in case of biometrics, you have to wherever you have to make the payment, you have to press your thumb on the machine. The machine will identify you, and then whatever the payment is to be made, then your palm will be placed on the machine. Payment will be done. Finished. No need of carrying your debit card, admit card. No need of carrying your checkbook and things like that. Even in that's known as palm payment. Even in India, they are having a rupee card, rupee or UPAY, rupee, rupee card. That rupee card is also used. You must have simply you must have a bank account, and bank issues the rupee card to you. And wherever you are in any corner of India, payment will be made by you through this rupee card. Our students should know these things. Our students should know all these things that are coming up in the world. Only then they will be relevant to their world of commerce and management. Otherwise, they'll be as they are right now, much down below the line. One humble request in the end, Majid Sahib, please make a note of it. One humble request is that India is having their commerce association of all the commerce institutes. Yes, yes, Indian commerce association. Please let this college, let this my college. I'm proud to have been a student of this. Let this college be the prime institute that will invite, organize all India Commerce Association to deliberate upon the recent trends in commerce education, wherein all these things that I told you in brief, in nutshell, because Seema and Mahajan Sahab were after me with a hammer. Otherwise, I would take more an hour or so. एक दो घंटे और ले लेता आपके साथ, because then I would explain everything. तो मगर सीमा तो थोड़ा नीचे पीछे देख रही थी बार बार मैं ये था आप माफ कर दीजिए आप छोड़ दिए हमने बहुत सुना आपका लेक्चर ये कह रही थी उसकी वजह कह रही थी अब आप छोड़ दीजिए माफ कर दीजिए anyway if you organize such a conference in this college I will be the happiest person honestly Mandir sahab don't forget to go Masjid Kalawat God bless you all you listen to me very patiently क्या बताऊं ये कॉलेज जो है ये मेरा खून है कॉलेज जो है मेरा खून है इसी कॉलेज ने मुझे बनाया है I have not only risen from ranks and files. I was the first probationary officer of J&K Bank. I qualified KS and even I qualified IAS preliminary. Then I got the job in the university. I forgot final. Anyway, then reached to the level of I worked as the acting vice chancellor as well of the university, besides being the dean academics of the university. And even after my retirement, I worked for more than 5 years as a director of GL Bajaj Institute of Management and Technology in Greater Noida. I worked there. And after that, I established management department in Central University of Kashmir as well. But I'm proud of it that I am still contributing in my own humble way. Whosoever calls me to speak on anything, I don't come and speak. अल्लाह से दुआ है कि आप सबकी सेहत भी ठीक रहे और मेरी भी सेहत ठीक रहे। इंशाल्लाह फिर मिलेंगे जरूर इंशाल्लाह। God bless you all. Allah bless you. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing your cherished memories with us and the experience that you have. So definitely, we believe that we need to change. It's high time that we need to change. We are doing it, but the only problem that you have wisely understood is that the problem of resources has always been there. So we lack so many resources, although we are very much enthusiastic about changing ourselves, the curriculum, and of course, we'll be working very hard and persistently about it. But the resources should be there for us to do it. Thank you, sir. Now, moving ahead, I'm highly pleased and honored to invite Dr. N.H. Shah, a highly respected individual in the field of education and a distinguished member of our community, to deliver a brief speech. Dr. Shah brings with him a wealth of experience as a former faculty member of ICSC, Joint Secretary of Jammu and Kashmir Board of School Education, and Joint Secretary of Islamia College Alumni Association. Welcome, sir.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Mr. Tahal Hussain, the chairman of the today's function, my revered teacher Professor Dr. Khurshid Ali, who happened to be my teacher in the University of Kashmir, the principal of the college, Professor Dr. Khurshid Ahmed Khan, who happened to be my neighbor, the brilliant student at that time, other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, he is part of all of us. Right, right, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, in fact, I have been directed to be very brief, and I know that is the time which matters. I would hardly take 4 to 5 minutes at the most. We are assembled here to acknowledge the services, the contribution of Professor Dr. Wajuddin Jilani, the premier head of the Department of Commerce, Islamia College of Science and Commerce. I vividly remember it was year 1968 when Professor Chunilal Trisal, popularly known as Chunilal Trisal, because I'm emotional this time, took me along to this college and filled up the form for my registration in commerce. There were, I mean, all people from outside the valley. They were non-locals who were on the faculty of commerce. Some of them I remember Professor Mahfuzur Rahman, who happened to be the guide of Professor Khurshid Ahmed Mahajan, then in his PhD. He was my teacher. Professor Nisar Ahmed, Professor Noor Ahmed Khan, and Professor Thisal was the only
son of the soil. And it is because of his close association with my father that he took me to this stream. Professor Jilani was an enterprising, smart, and sharp teacher, as you have just now said from my teacher, Professor Khurshid Sahab, who used to teach me and others who have joined him as students bookkeeping and accounts, economics and commercial geography, then mercantile law. Professor Gilani had many authorships with him. Among them was bookkeeping and accounts, economics, commercial geography. His teaching methodology was tremendous and had a unique way of delivery. And I remember that he is, so far I have seen, the only teacher who used to tell us that come prepare tomorrow, you have to study consideration. You have to study the in say mercantile law, essentials of a valid contract. Come prepared. So in advance, he used to inform us that lecture is going to be, this lecture has to take place tomorrow. Along with his academics, he was also running, as you have said, NCC, sports. He was very active in extracurricular activities. And yesterday, Professor Nizamuddin, who happened to be on the establishment of this college, who's associated since 1961, spoke to me on phone. He's not keeping a good health. He was telling me that once Professor Muhammad Yusuf, the principal, the general principal of this college, proposed the name change in the college magazine Badawari. And on the advice of Professor Wujuddin Jilani, the name of the Badawari magazine was kept as Kahkashan. But then we have again turned to Badawari since we have our own culture. Badawari is not a bad name, but I don't know at that time since people at the helm of affairs, they were thinking to have a name change, and at that time it was Kahkashan. Only, I mean, on the advice of Professor Wujuddin Jilani. Professor Wujuddin Jilani was the first staff secretary of this college and also worked as the convener of college magazine committee. Professor Jilani also had a vision of infusing the department with young and energetic blood who would carry forward the legacy of knowledge. Among them were Professor Dr. Muhammad Yunus Kohl, Professor Ghulam Mohideen, Professor Dr. Abdul Hamid Khan Marhum, Professor Dr. Khurshid Ahmed Mahajan, they said Khurshid Ahmed Khan Marhum. They were, I mean, in fact, taken on the faculty during the period of Professor Jilani was a remarkable educator, mentor, and a leader who dedicated his life to the pursuit of knowledge and the betterment of his students. He passed away, leaving behind an enduring legacy that will continue to inspire generations to come. In the year 1972, I graduated from this college and joined the University of Kashmir for higher studies. And in October 1975, MCOM degree was awarded to me on the convocation day when former governor of Maharashtra, Nawab our Jung, was the chief guest during Sheikh Saab's regime. It was in the year 1976 that certain posts were advertised for the Islamia College of Science and Commerce for the lecturership. Then this was the only commerce college at that time in all of the Kashmir. And Professor James Crystal, who was a good friend, as I just now said, of my father, he filled up application on my behalf when I was myself in Delhi. Then he informed my father that ask your son to come to Valley because interview has to take place in Islamia College. And it was conducted in the year 1976 March. In May 76, Sheikh Saab was the chief minister of the state and I was appointed. And I feel honored when I look at Professor Jadid Saab and also Professor Sabir Ahmed Bhai, who happened to be the first students whom I have delivered lecture at that time. Graceful facilities are before you, but in fact, he added honor to all of us, those who have been his teachers. So, as I have said that I have been asked to be very brief because Professor Anand Bhatt had other engagements. He said, I have told him, Esther, that you have to take another session. He said, I will finish within 5 minutes. So you rest. When I joined the department, it was basically Professor Ujjuddin Jilani. Under his headship, I had joined the department, though he was not personally available in the department at that time. Professor Ujjuddin Jilani has Jilani's health deteriorated during those days, and he passed away, perhaps early 80s. Professor, I mean, yes, he, Professor Altaf Saab is here. He was here, accompanied us when we were in the town. Which year was that? It's 81. Okay. He died, I mean, he said that at his young age, he was in service, hardly he would have been at the age of 48. Today is a historical day for all of us. We have assembled here to pay for our mentor, leader, teacher, and beacon life. The organizers, especially the CSAB, who took lead to this program, deserves high praise for this moment, for this program, or this such a memorable organization, a everlasting memory across the Dr. Professor Wujuddin Jilani, you are alive for us. तेरे वजूद से है, तेरे वजूद से है, तेरे वजूद में तेरी मेरी तरबियत भी शामिल है, मैं तेरी आमद पर मैं हूँ. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. So it's my great pleasure to invite a distinguished personality with a remarkable background in various
respected Principal Dr. Kushit Khan sir, the galaxy of personalities from the field of education, because time is the constraint, I cannot take all the names together. And more importantly, Mahajan Sahab, who is the architect of this Alumni Association, and carrying on activities during the time of this COVID period. And all of you, you are the architects of our, so to say, state, nation, people, youth. You are building our personalities, you are building our attitudes in different streams. As Khurshid Sahab, principal of the college, they have moved forward with a sort of an anxiety, with a sort of a sensitivity for taking this institution to, I would say, expanding this institution, taking it to glorious heights. It was a wonderful tribute to the memory of Alauddin Jilani. What else could be rather keep him happy in the world while he's at this institution? If expanded and if meeting aspirations, expectations, and way forward vision of our present principal, it is a big thing for so to say, carrying on the vision which Mr. Wajuddin Jilani Sahab laid for us, started for us in the preliminary stage, ab initio stage, difficult stage, difficult circumstances.
And when we take his name, as Nazir Saab also mentioned about Professor Mahfuz Rahman Saab, Khusru Saab rightly said, Patrician Saab, Mahideen Saab, all others, Nazir Ahmad Shah Saab, the later carrying on, Manzoor Saab, lot many people here and there on the right and left. This institution was really a plan when it was started and it has maintained its plan. As Dr. Khurshid Ali Saab gave a very, I would say, illuminative and enlightening speech. Definitely the time is the constraint. We probably require Dr. Khurshid Saab another session, and of course not only Khurshid Saab, an interactive session, a galaxy of people sitting here and there. And the focus, the, the, the purpose, the onus is our student, how to build the personality aligned to the present ground realities as Dr. Kushir Ali has a concern. And we are proud of you people because you are aware about the changing world. From a textbook having 3-year-old data, not the latest one, to another world where you have got whatever is releasing, getting released yesterday is in the minds and in the thought processes of the people. Even those may be the students, those may be the galaxy of people here. And all that got assembled, all that got, in fact, so to say, Khurshid Ali, the theme of that was that the knowledge base, the communication skill based on the knowledge base. See, communication skills, the confidence of communications comes from the basic knowledge, the base build up over a period of time. Those times when we were students, we were simply trying to build our knowledge base, which had probably helped us bringing in good communication skills, meeting the challenges in those circumstances when there was no absolutely no computerization, no digital banking, no there's e-commerce and all these things, innovative things as Kuchi Saab in detail mentioned about that. We were just simply reading newspapers. We were listening to radio. The television came far ahead in the 70s. No, that particular thing helped us to code the data of just the latest one, not the data which was mentioned in the new the textbook which was 3-year-old before published. As he mentioned that there's a need to go for a revision of the syllabus, align it to the present world. It is not done. It is not. But I think, well, as we see, as we observe during the recruitment processes or interview processes, the competitive era has set in our state, in our valley also. There is now people are competing outside, not to say within our own state. They are trying to meet all the challenges of the modern day competition, and communication skill, communication maturity, communication based on good, vast, expanded knowledge base is the paramount of the success of any institution of the student led by the leadership. What has been here, I have been associated many times. Dr. Deepak Bagal Saab was leading, Dr. Kausar Saab was leading, the Muzaffar Saab was leading, and now Khushid Khan Saab. What a wonderful, so to say, vision Mr. Khushid has laid down. Of course, you depend on the resource supply from the government, but second is the limit for success. Efforts have to be drawn. That will the best tribute to Wahyuddin Jalali Saab, the architect of the Commerce Department, ably supported by the people around him that time and later on. And I am also, so to say, have to express my gratitude to Professor Khurshid Ali Saab. I was given the honors to preside over a function which was addressed as a memorial lecture presented by Dr. Khurshid Ali Saab, was the teacher in Kashmir University, and you all have been, I have been associated sometimes briefly with you. I'm really proud of to be a product of an institution, a product of an institution at that particular time when it was in a preliminary stage. I have risen to number 2 of JNK, but it probably was being considered also for number 1. But my 2 colleagues are looking at me, Afzal and Makhdoumi Saab. They are the architects of JNK Bank. They have safeguarded their long-term interests. They have sacrificed their career as far as the elevation part is concerned because they adhere to ethics. They adhere to principles of safeguarding, rather the onerous responsibility of safeguarding JNK Bank. Anyway, whatever that institution is, it's before you. It has really served the people of the state. I am the product of Islamia College. I'm proud of being the product, and I have definitely tried to imbibe rather whatever ethics and principles and knowledge base I had attained here, acquired here, in fact, expanded that with my hard work and with my so to say, an urge to be, rather to rise and rise in my career because everybody has that particular right and right to, we have tried to really put that in practice in Jammu and Kashmir Bank and JNK Bank. You should be proud of small things happening here and there. We have been discussing before that, and those things, inshallah, are over. The things are brightening there also. There are lot many good things have happened on compliance factors, on adhering to the new challenges in the banking. And again, I say that the lecture sessions which have been delivered here are the best tributes to our veteran Professor Wahyuddin Jalal Sahab. He was very humble. He was very down-to-earth person. We would accompany him to his residence after the college, and we would discuss our problems with him. I am really, whatever we have, that basic thing as far as commerce is concerned, a lot of credit goes to Professor Wahyuddin Jalal Sahab. My heartfelt tributes to him, and my gratitude to all those who have built this institution to these heights. Of course, constraints are there, challenges are there, resource factors are there. And while, lastly, expanding on the point of Khurshid Saab, the principal, he said infrastructural inadequacies. Second is the level for even building, taking these buildings to the, I would say, more and more stories. Why it is, we have studied in banks. Then it was put in this particular, so to say, there was a huge fire which engulfed this college and really destroyed a lot of infrastructure. But this institution is there with a, so to say, a pride, and of course, Muzaffar Sahab on the leads. Probably, inshallah, his vision should accomplish with the support of the galaxy of the people who have been architects of this college, of this institution, proud institution, and struggle has to be there, fight has to be there, resources have to be sought, and the struggle should go on, even if you may achieve 20%, 30%, 40% achievement. Thank you very much. With these words, I once again pay my tributes to Professor Wahyuddin Jalal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So it really gives us immense pleasure when you say that you are a proud student of this college. We want our students to be always have this feeling in them that they should feel proud that they are students of this college. As we draw near to the conclusion of the first technical session of this momentous gathering, it is my privilege to invite Dr. Khushi Mahajan, the General Secretary of our esteemed Alumni Association, to express our heartfelt gratitude and deliver a vote of thanks. Dr. Khushi is a you, that second session will not be much longer session. It will be just 15-minute session. Okay, fine, sir, fine, sir, fine. We can carry on. Okay, that will be fine. That will be fine. So, welcome to the second session, which focuses on the crucial topic of the role of alumni in NAC accreditation, specifically in the context of the upcoming Cycle 3 assessment. The session will shed light on the significance of alumni engagement and their contribution in achieving NAC accreditation, ensuring continuous improvement in the quality of education. To begin with this session, I would like to invite Professor Abdul Majid, our esteemed staff secretary, to provide a brief introduction, setting the stage for discussion. Professor Majid's vast experience and expertise in academic administration will undoubtedly offer valuable insights into the importance of alumni involvement in the NAC accreditation process. Please.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Too difficult a proposition for me because we possibly had structured this program in two things, but because of some exigency possibly, because some of our revered guests are possibly likely to attend some very crucial assignments, I will try at my level best to be very brief for my revered audience. To begin with, the most revered person on the scene, the keynote speaker on the occasion, Professor Khurshid Ali, chairman of the session, Mr. Tafazzul Hussain, and then my revered principal, Professor Khurshid Ahmad Khan, my ex-senior colleague, Professor Khurshid Ahmad Mahajan, as Secretary, Alumni Association, and then one of the most important and crucial figures on the same, Professor Zuhur Ahmad Saad, ex-director of colleges, and I believe also faculty on Islamia College. And then my very revered senior colleague, Professor Nadir Ahmad Shah Saab, and Professor Mahmoud Ahmad Shah Saab again, the most revered colleagues, where from I learned a lot. And one of the best principles on the same I've seen in this college, it is Professor Tariq Ahmad Kaus, with whom I have shared the sweetest possible relationship. Professor Bakal Saab, known for too many things, and the best possible thing we all liked about Bakal Saab was his dealing with the toughest possible issues in a very jolly and a humorous way and manner. And then I must not forget about my very revered colleague, Professor Qazi Saab. I would make it sure to visit Commerce Department when I joined this college in 2000, primarily because of Professor Qazi Saab and his advice. We would seek time and again. I think so. So to cut it short, the second sitting we have arranged it today, it was primarily to be focused on the NAC accreditation, which we are due for the cycle third. But you must permit me so for one reference, which I will recollect the later, sir. Professor Teli Saab, to whom I personally indebted, the person on the scene for whom I always had great reverence. Now, the second technical session, which was to be spread on the NAC re-accreditation cycle 3, wherein I believe that Professor Arif Saab is more than ready and motivated to talk about our preparations. But to cut it short, for my Alumni Association and regular members, this college since 2000, when I joined this college, it has to its credit lot of credentials, including NAP status, cognitive potential for excellence, and then added to that, in 2014, this college was granted academic autonomous status, and toward that direction, there were a lot of limitations and technical issues, which we at that point of time could manage to address with the help of our rebel principals, whosoever joined us. We personally believe that all of our rebel principals have done their level best to contribute to the development of this college. And now, our IQ AC convener, Professor Bilal Saab, who has been instrumental for this college, when we could manage to get a score 3.27 after a gap of 14 years. And now, the similar team on the same, Professor Bilal and Alip sir, and of course, many of our other colleagues are at it, working. We already submitted, so this is for those has information because he's likely to be now the expert speaker. We have already submitted AQRs, and then we are waiting to submit SSR. And we are likely to expect the team from the NAC within 3 or 4 months because that's a prerequisite for getting extension of 10 years as autonomous institution, which consequently may lead us to become deemed to be university. So with this I will finish. And one last remark. We hope under the present leadership of our college, Professor Khurshid Ahmed Khan, we would be definitely putting in place all that possibly we could not manage to put in. So I have many things to talk about, but because of time constraint, so I will prefer to be there on that seat. So proceedings will now proceed, and then Seema ma'am will be here to see to it that how we go for the show. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you, myself. I have now the privilege to introduce Professor Zarur Ahmed Shah, renowned educationist and former director of colleges in the Higher Education Department of Jammu and Kashmir government. Professor Shah's immense knowledge and expertise will enlighten us further on the significance of alumni involvement in the NAC accreditation process and shed light on the successful alumni engagement model. So,
with due observance of the protocol, I would like to inform this galaxy of intellectuals here that I will not be taking more than 5 minutes because I was booked up to 1 o'clock. I wanted to conclude by 1 o'clock, so it's already 1 o'clock. Within 5 minutes, I would conclude. I have been assigned a responsibility which is highly technical responsibility with regard to preparation of the self-study report for cycle third of the accreditation of this institution. This is a technical issue, technical area. Therefore, I would like to have a separate session with the full faculty of this institution to take on the responsibilities that are to be fulfilled by the faculty and all others who are associated with this institution during the course of the cycle third of the accreditation. I will be very technical here. But here, I would only take up the issue of the relevance of alumni association as we have been talking about. We actually at the institutional level here, particularly in the state of Jammu and Kashmir, we start remembering the alumni association only at the times of the assessment and accreditation of the institution. This is the fact of the matter. Everybody or all of us have to recognize this fact. Even the universities or all of the institutions have the same opinion that since it's a requirement for assessment and accreditation on behalf of the NAC, of the performance of the institutions. Therefore, we should call the alumni for a meeting and show before the NAC that we have been conducting the Alumni Association meetings. But fact of the matter is that alumni has to play a greater role insofar as discharging the normal working of the institution is concerned. We have not been, as members of the Alumni Association, we have not been contributing anything to the development of the institution and to the welfare of the institution. Maybe because of the fact that it is a tradition, it has become a custom in India, especially in the state of Jammu and Kashmir Union Territory now, that we lose a connect with the institutions once we are out of the institution as a graduate or a postgraduate. And for that, it's the responsibility of the institution itself to invite all those who have passed out from these institutions to call them, to consult them, and to make them sure that they give some advices for smooth running of the institutions. Alumni, existence of the Alumni Association, it's obligatory insofar as the criteria of NAC are concerned, but what role the Alumni Association has to discharge for smooth and effective contribution of the institution. Alumni Association is supposed to provide the assistance not only in terms of the academic matters of the institution, but also in the financial matters. We have observed when we visit institutions outside Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, we see that they have constant touch with the alumni. And alumni constantly come to the institutions, look to the courses that are being offered by the institutions, relevance of the courses that are being offered by the institutions. This Islamia College of Science and Commerce is a distinct institution in the sense that it has been granted the autonomous status by University Grants Commission. Probably the only one in Kashmir province which has been declared as an autonomous institution. And at the same time, this is the college which has been declared as college with potential for excellence. And having these two statuses in their basket, they can play a greater role. The institution can play a greater role. It has not to be subservient to the dictates of our big brothers in the university. That courses or course structure, the programs, the course contents will come from the university, from the University Grants Commission, or from the concerned affiliating university. They have the part in their own hands to devise the courses. So obviously, while you devise the courses at the institutional level, you have to keep into consideration the contemporary requirements of the environment in which the graduates have to go in after they exit from the institutions. They have this kind of autonomy. Insofar as the academic autonomy is concerned, this is the institution which enjoys this autonomy. They can devise the courses. We have heard the keynote speaker saying that we have grown, we have these kinds of limitations, these kinds of problems, and these kinds of challenges to face our graduates. I would like to add that we have gone a long way, long way. Our students are well informed. The problems that our revered speaker highlighted, I don't think those problems and those challenges have any of the relevance in the contemporary world. We have gone a long way ahead. Our students have access to every sort of information. We don't have to be now the teachers as we used to be in our times, or as our teachers used to be in our times in the classroom situation. Our students are well informed. They know every content with regard to the subject that you are teaching to them. They don't need any kind of assistance insofar as this kind of conveying of the information is concerned. We as teachers used to share the information to the students, which was already available somewhere. And that information is already with the students. Therefore, our role as teachers has undergone a tremendous change. We are not now the teachers, we are the guides. We are the guides. We have to teach them the skills with which they can be accommodated in the environment in which they have to grow. Nobody is bothered about your graduate degree or postgraduate degree or whatever subject you have come from. Nobody is bothered about that. Your world is now concerned about the set of the skills that you have as a student, whether that set of the skills suits the organization that you are going to join. They will not see whether you are a BCom, you are an MCom, you are an MBA, you are even the technical, technical graduates like engineering graduates. They are not bothered about that. I have seen in the multinational organizations, big multinational organizations, just 10th class pass students enjoying the highest positions in those organizations because those people have the set of the skills required by that organization. So we have to change our way of dealing with the students now as teachers. We are guides. And in that connection, the role of the Alumni Association is enormous. At least our alumni, we shall be positioned at different positions across the world. They can provide a greater deal of career planning and career counseling to the students and help them in finding the jobs in the job market. This is the responsibility, a greater responsibility being fulfilled by the institutions of eminence across the country. They involve the alumni for finding out the jobs, conducting the job fairs within the institution. Nothing in this regard has been done in any of the institutions of the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir so far. But since this is a very distinct institution, this institution can take a lead, involve the prominent alumni in finding out the job avenues for the students who actually are challenged out of this institution. One, how many members of the alumni have been on the boards of the studies of this institution? You have the boards of studies in every subject, in every program. How many people from industry have been involved as members of the board of studies? What kind of interaction do these institutions have with the industry for which we are actually producing the graduates and postgraduates? I am talking about the universities as well. Do we actually involve them while you actually devise the programs within the institution? This institution, as I told you, has the privilege of being the autonomous institution. It can involve some members of the Alumni Association, some members from the industry, from prospective employers to be part of the boards of the studies, which is a practice in other institutions of the country, prominent institutions of the country. We have seen in the institutions of very prominent type in India, alumni association or people from alumni association contributing significantly in terms of financial assistance to the institutions. Even if you go to Jammu, recently I came across a case of a particular college at Jammu where 5 lakh rupees was contributed by one Muslim guy during the period of Ramadan to a college because his mother has been the student of that college, then his wife has also been the student of that college, and presently his daughter was a student of that college. He came out to help the institution, and they were actually seeking some kind of help how to actually incorporate this amount of rupees 5 lakh in our books of accounts. I offered my suggestion to them, and they did that, and 5 lakh rupees equipment they have brought for the institution. There are institutions that are instituting the scholarships for the students of the institution. It is done by the alumni. It's done by the alumni. And the fellowships, they ensure the fellowships. They ensure that our students go for high studies in any of the prestigious institutions of the country and of the world. And therefore, there has to be constant interaction of the institution with the alumni. Not that the alumni shall be remembered by the institution only on the occasion of the assessment and accreditation. Let's ensure that we are having a great deal of interaction with the institution from time to time in all the matters. Dr. principal of the principal, who is a very experienced principal, and my institution is very proud of being administered always by the senior most principals of. Whosoever has manned the position of principal of this institution, he has always been the senior most principal of the state of Jammu and Kashmir as well, also in our union territory. And he being the senior most principal has been assigned the responsibility to manage the affairs of this institution. And I'm sure that the problem that he highlighted about the resources or things like that, they're all irrelevant for this institution. I know my friends also know the institutional financial assistance given by the government of the state, government of the union territory. 10% of this 10% of the funds that are allotted to this institution go to other, which for in our eyes are the prestigious institutions. If you talk about SP College, if you talk about Amar Singh College or Anantnag College or colleges like that, 10% of the grants do not come to those institutions in comparison to the grants given to this institution. So they don't have any problem. Yes, one problem which he did not mention is the problem of the land. It doesn't have the sufficient land available. There is no scope for further construction in this institution. Now, don't just make it a concrete jungle now. It doesn't have any scope for further construction. That's the problem. And I'm sure that last time some members of the alumni have come forward for identifying a piece of land, and they have taken up the issue with the district administration for identification of the land for the second campus of the institution. If that problem is solved for this institution doesn't have any kind of problem. It doesn't have any problem insofar as physical infrastructure is concerned and insofar as human resources is concerned. Because this is the only institution having the majority of the faculty members working on a regular basis. If you go to any prestigious institution, more than 50% of the faculty are from the academic arrangement or contractual staff. This institution has the prestige of being manned by regular faculty members and senior most faculty members, effective faculty members. And they are the people who have great deal of affiliation to this college because they remain for all their career within this institution. It becomes their home. This is their home. They take care of this institution as they take care of their homes. And therefore, if we succeed in finding out a plot of land somewhere for establishment of the second campus of the institution, I am sure, sir, your problems with regard to physical infrastructure that you identified, those problems will be over. I know that the government is very open-handed towards this institution in providing the financial assistance. Whatever the project comes from the college principal for the grants to be granted by the government, it is not being denied. I know that as being part of the administration also, it has a separate budget. Otherwise, for all other colleges, for 150 colleges, you have one budget head. You have just one budget head for 150 colleges. And for this college, you have a separate budget head. Separate budget meeting takes place for this college. So therefore, the complaint that is being made by the college that we lack in terms of the physical infrastructure is not having any kind of base. But I would request the principal and all other faculty members to come together and find out a way how that plot of land can be allotted in favor of this institution that will overcome all the problems insofar as your physical infrastructure is concerned. I promise, with regard to making the preparations that you are making for writing the self-study report, I promise I would, at the direction of the principal of the college, I would come for a day. It will not take me just 10 minutes or 15 minutes because that involves a lot of technicalities. I will discuss with you the self-study report that you have prepared, and that you are dedicating this time. I will help you as a worker. This would be my contribution to work. And to tell you, sir, it was in 2001 when I was working somewhere. We started the process of NAC assessment here in the state of Jammu. I personally started the process of NAC assessment in Jammu and Kashmir state, in the sense that for the first time in 2001 itself, NAC came here for conduct of the two-day workshop for the principals and the university vice chancellors and all others at SKICC, and I was incidentally invited as the president of the College Teachers Association. When they presented their methodology of assessment and accreditation, I know that all institutions, including the universities, were reluctant, saying that we do not like to be investigated and inspected by an exterior agency. But I actually stole an opportunity to speak there during the course of, because principals and all vice chancellors were not given any opportunity to speak. I stole an opportunity and I gave a commitment to NAC that all our institutions will come forward for assessment and accreditation. It is really going to improve the qualitatively the system of education in the state of Jammu and Kashmir. And my institution, the Kausa Sahab, has been greatly contributing in that manner. My institution, where I was posted that time, was the first institution which prepared the self-study report and sent the self-study report to NAC. That time it was 2002, and we were the first institution to have been accredited by NAC that time. And then in 2000 only, I conducted the first workshop in the capacity of the president of the association in this college only. Some of my friends must be in this college only. I conducted that workshop. Then I spread to other colleges also, and we went on. And with the grace of Allah, we have now more than 70 people who are registered. We took the initiative. Conducted several workshops, made the NAC people to come to this place, not once, not twice, on several occasions. The result is that we all, mostly the principals of the colleges, are now the registered assessors with NAC, and they go to other institutions. Your principal is highly, experienced in terms of assessing other institutions, and I'm sure that with his competence, with his experience, you have gained a lot, because she was very recently involved in the preparation of the self-study report in a very prestigious institution, SP College, which have actually submitted the self-study report, and date for peer team visit was also scheduled, and because of some reasons, because of that G20, it was rescheduled. Now they are expecting the NAC peer team just maybe this month or next month. And therefore, he is well experienced about all these matters. But still, I promise, whenever he directs, the principal directs, I would be here for a day to just review and examine your self-study report. With these words, I'm sorry, I regret, because I had actually promised to be here by up to 1 o'clock because of some engagement. Maybe it exceeded now. I'm very grateful to the President of the Alumni Association, General Secretary of the Alumni Association, and all those members of the Alumni Association who made their day to participate in this first, probably during our time, the first Alumni Association meeting. And I'm sure that principal of the institution will not now only be active in terms of running the administrative affairs of the college, but as the president of the Alumni Association, he will realize his responsibility and involve the members of the Alumni Association in discharging their role, and making sure that this institution performs better. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. It's always a delight to have you over here. And we believe in your promises, and we believe you will conduct a wonderful workshop over here. Thank you, sir. Thanks once again. Now it's time to invite Professor Mir Hanif to share his experiences regarding the previous NAC inspection and enlighten us on the areas that require attention for the upcoming accreditation cycle. Please.
Quality Quality is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention. I repeat, quality is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere efforts, intelligent direction, and skillful execution. It represents the wide choice of many alternatives. Good afternoon, Assalamu alaikum to all. On behalf of my principal and on behalf of my team, NAC, IKC team, I welcome these galaxies here right now who are with us right now, and they are encouraging us. And Zohar sir, unfortunately, he's not here. Your words were really encouraging for we people. Definitely, we will be looking for the day when you will come to this place and you will help us. Let us look at the accreditation that is of ICSE that has taken place. This is actually the overview. So first, let me talk in terms of this thing. Why NAC? NAC is simply because this is a particular institution that checks the quality that is provided so far as the academics of the particular organization is concerned. This particular organization was established somewhere in 1994 and its headquarters is in Bangalore. And there is a particular national education policy that was there in 1986 and plan of action was POA 92. Before March 2002, this is very important. Before March 2002, NAC was grading colleges on star status. It was not like this, that on a scorecard, like on a scale of 4 or 9, not like that. But there was simply a type of grading that was on the basis of star status. There was 5-star, 4-star, and likewise. From March 2002 to March 2007, it was a 9-point scale of A++, A+, and C. And we have gone for accreditation of this Islamia college for the first time in 2004. The current grading system is based upon the CGPA obtained by the institution in maximum possible scale of 4. Then let us move to the first cycle that took place here in Islamic College. What actually Islamic College got accredited for the first time, that was somewhere in November 2004, and exact date is there, 4th November 2004. The college secured B++ grade with the institutional score of 84% in all the 7 categories of the achievements. The grading system was based on the 9-point scale of A++, A+, then A, then you have B++, B+, B, then C++, C+, then C. And if any, God forbid, if any college gets D, that means not accredited. They have to go for accreditation again then. And the members who were there on that team at that time, the list is there. Professor Rathore was there, then Dr. Arora, and then Professor Gulshan Rai Kataria. And let us move towards the important what we call as parameter. What kind of recommendations were presented by that NAC team at that time? Actually, the recommendations were, and what was the action taken by this organization institution at that time? The science faculty may introduce special courses at undergraduate levels such as microbiology, biotechnology, ecology and environment, wildlife science, biophysics, information technology, and the like. And the action taken in this regard, it was biotechnology department was established in year 2010 and IT in 2017. Second, this recommendation that was put forth by that team, it was the governing board should accelerate the development of the college further by starting postgraduate courses, especially that of MBA, MCA, MSc Mathematics, MSc Zoology, and the like. This should also be done in phases. And the action taken by this institution was we introduced the MBA department that was somewhere in 2005. There is one more recommendation so far as this cycle 1 is concerned. There is therefore a need to install more computers and enhance the existing facilities. As of now and as of the then, thank God we are having so much of gadgets right now in place here that no other college can compete so far as our infrastructure is concerned, so far as technology is concerned. And then this was one category here so far as teaching learning process is concerned. Then one more parameter is there so far as infrastructure and learning resources. Recommendation is put forth by that team. Number 1, the library should fully be computerized with internet facility for which the UGC should provide additional funds. It is however commendable that the library has already installed VSAT connectivity and action taken from our side. Infrastructure of library enriched by the procurement of latest edition books, subscription of e-journals, etc. Second recommendation put forth by the team was the college at present is having, I am talking about the NAC that took place in 2004, cycle 1. Then the college is at present is having a mini workshop, but looking at its future needs, it should have an instrumentation center in the long run, for which also the UGC should provide financial assistance. And action taken from our side, new building for science instrumentation center constructed with the procurement of some high-end equipments. Then third recommendation so far as infrastructure and learning resources concerned. The college may consider reconstructing the hostel on a priority basis. This will help increase the intake and also cater to the needs of students from far-flung areas. Action taken. Reconstruction of gutted boys hostel completed, and we were funded by UGC to construct what we call as women's hostel. And for that purpose, we got maximum funding from UGC, and some of the funding we also received from the state government also at that time. One more parameter was there, that is student support, consultancy and placement. Regarding this parameter, the team suggested that this college should do the efforts to initiate collaborations, linkage with national and international level institutions. They should be made just to get latest up-to-date research knowledge. Action taken was collaboration linkages with JK Bank, HDFC for the online placement, etc. MOUs were signed with few companies like Roman Technologies, Jovet Animal Nutrition Private Limited for student training in IT and pharmaceuticals. One more recommendation so far as this parameter is concerned, access to computers and student support services like placement cell, consultancy cell, and women's cell need to be provided. So far as action is concerned, placement cell created, women's grievance cell also created, students grievance cell also created, teen students, boys and girls welfare, they were also, created at that time, and these posts were created here. That provide internet access and encourage computer literacy to all students. Mashallah, we are having strong Wi-Fi campus and internet service to all the departments, sections, cells provided. Then let us move to the second part, that is re-accreditation cycle 2. उसमें हमने क्या किया? What actually we did? What kind of miracle was there? Islamia College got re-accredited in September 2017. I will just go back to a particular type of, program that took place in Bemna College. And we were invited there. This happened in March 2017. One conference was, organized for IQC NAC conveners there. Madam Yasmin was, principal of that college at that time. Zinat ma'am also came there. Zohar Sahab was also there. They delivered lectures so far as how to go for this re-accreditation cycle 2 and other things. But this college was the only college who was ready to go for assessment at that time. And I announced before that gathering that by 31st March, link is going to close. No other college is going to apply for this type of, cycle except Islamia College. And that was the miracle, and thank God we did that. And because of that effort, because day and night, Bakal Sahab was heading our team at that time, he knows it well. So we worked day and night, so without any hurdle, and we made it possible for this institution to get a score that is highest among all the Valley colleges, 3.27. And this was on a scale of 4-point scale. This grading system was based on 4-point scale of NAC. But just when NAC declared our result, just after a few days, grading card changed. It changed and 3.27 was already falling in that A plus grade. I contacted them. I told them, sir, you have not done justice with us. You please give us that grade which you are mentioning right now. They said, if you are not satisfied, we will come again. We will inspect you again. If you are ready for that, we will come again. I said, no. Then I consulted my this close friend. He's our IQC coordinator here. He said, don't jump into this trouble. We are, comfortable with that 3.2 score. And mashallah, till date, no other college has overcome this, and they have not surpassed us. Yes. So far as that team is concerned, which was the team at that time? This is very important. Why I am mentioning team here? Because the first person who was chairperson of that team, he was no other than ex-director NAC himself. He was on that team and he was heading this team. And I remember the day they were putting up at Century Hotel, and he himself was compiling that report that was to be submitted. Otherwise, there is a particular team. He happens to be a member coordinator. He has to draft that report. But he said, no, I will prepare because this is the best college I have ever seen. Okay. So these were the members. Let us look at this, what we call as this, this is a type of what we call as diagrammatical presentation of this cycle. You can see that where we are higher and where we are lower, so that is mentioned here. अब NAC report को लेकर cycle 2, I mean next please, yeah this one. यहाँ पे हम देख लेंगे यहाँ पे what actually we are supposed to actually cycle 1 वहाँ पे लिखा है but this is cycle 2. You consider that cycle 2. इसमें हमें ये बताया गया था that teaching learning में recommendations में लिखा गया है PG Department of Management should offer MDP programs and industrial consultancy for proactive industry institutions license. Then उसमें हमने action take क्या कर लिया PG Department of Management Studies established the cell for establishing connectivity with industry. Second recommendation that was put forth by the team, college should introduce MCOM, MCA and BA economics honors courses. And thank God, now as of now, we have not only introduced all these courses, we have added some more courses to it. Right now in science departments, we are in all science departments, we are having IPG courses, we are having PG courses there, and MSc chemistry, zoology, botany, MCOM, MA English, MCA, BA economic honors introduced. More vocational courses to be started. Certificate course in Criminal and Paper Mache and 1-year diploma in stenography introduced in the campus. Then, so far as infrastructure and learning resources concerned, recommendations put forth by the team, new department, shortage of faculty and space to be taken care on priority. Process initiated for the procurement of land for new campus failed, but new buildings constructed to cater the need. They are coming up and inshallah we will be having so much of infrastructure in place within coming times. To make buildings barrier-free, lifts to be put in place. Ramp constructed, lift installed in one building, and within days we are going to make that building functional, and inshallah lift will also become functional. So far as one more parameter that was discussed by the team there, that is student support, consultancy and placement. Faculty members to be motivated for consultancy services. Ismail, we have not touched that. Efforts to be made for the recognition of departments as research centers and more faculty as research guides. Presently, 8 faculty members are registered as co-supervisors. Research center has been established. Any new high-end equipments have been procured in the campus. Collaborations and MUs with reputed institutions. New collaboration they have been initiated, and within coming days, before we will apply for the cycle 3, we'll be having with us some certificates that will be having some collaboration with bigger institutions. Faculty training programs in IT to be introduced. Few training programs for faculty held by computer applications for the acquaintance to the learning management software developed by the IT section of the college. Research, facility and motivation of teachers to take research projects. Teachers are motivated and facilitated to take the research projects from various funding agencies. One teacher has got the major project in chemistry right now. So how we have geared up for this cycle 3? Next one. This is, here we will be assessing now. Each step process is like this. First, we have to go for the registration on the official NAC website. Then we will have to submit what we call as AQAR, annual quality assurance reports. This is second step. Then third step is that is IIQA, that is institutional information of quality assessment. And then it will be followed by the last step that is mandatory there. And on the basis of this step, every institution is right now assessed. Earlier, it used to be the team that used to visit the campus. They were having a lot of weightage to assess what we call as that institution. But as on date, things have entirely changed. There's total shift now. Team is having lesser weightage and SSR is having higher weightage now. SSR will be prepared after IRQ, that was submission. Then what they do is at their end, they'll be going for DVB, that is data validation and verification, and pre-qualified score. That means they are students, they will be approached by an agency that will be outsourced by this NAC Bangalore. They will be just in a confidential way, they will be approaching them in online mode, and they will be asking about the details, whatever we have furnished it to them through SSR or through AQR or through IIQA. The SSS, Student Satisfaction Survey, all email IDs we have already forwarded to the NAC office. So how they reach them, when they reach them, and what do they ask them? That is totally confidential. We never ask our students what kind of feedback you have provided to them. On-site visit by then, this will be second, seventh step will be there. On-site visit by NAC team. They will come to this place and they will go for the physical verification. And finally, inshallah, there will be announcement from their side that what kind of grade we have achieved through that particular process and what kind of preparation we have made so far. Next one. If I am saying that first and foremost thing is that we have to submit our AQARs. As on date, we have submitted so many AQARs, what we were supposed to submit, but one AQAR that is yet to, we have already submitted it, but they have opened the link again and they are asking go for a review of it. And that particular AQR belongs to a particular, I mean this year that is 202021, 2020-21. That is with us right now. Once we will edit it, once we will go for the review of that AQR, we will just submit it and it will be followed by the second step then. So this is latest, I mean this recognition that will occur cycle 3. The recently reconstituted NAC and IQAC team are working for the preparation of self-study report of the college. Students' expected report SSR shall then be formulated for the NEET data and validation and verification process. Email ID I told you we have already forwarded to them. The college shall go for institutional information that is IIQA. Only after preparing SSR, which needs follow what we through this interrogation and data validation and verification process. Thank you. That was it. How we are preparing hearing of for the next what we call it. If you have any kind of question, I am here. We can answer after the session. Okay, thank you. Thank you for hearing.
Thank you, Hanisa. Thank you so much for providing a lot of information and that too very valuable information. Now I invite Professor Khushid Mahajan Saab to present the vote of thanks. And his efforts for this meeting, are very lot of, and he's the General Secretary of our esteemed Alumni Association. And sir, please, we would like to listen to you.
In fact, it is my rightful duty to present the vote of thanks. But this onerous responsibility will be now discharged by Dr. Zubur Ahmed Jad. But I will take 5-6 minutes. Today we have assembled here for two reasons. One, that in connection with Professor Wajood's memorial lecture, and then we have invited our alumni that the college is going for re-accreditation cycle third. As all of you know, that this college was established in 1961. This college is regarded as a pioneer commerce college. And you know that over the years, this college emerged as a center of excellence and earned milestones in every walk of its field. College was conferred with CP status, College with Potential for Excellence. College was conferred with UGC autonomous status in same year. And this is the college that we started BBA in this college for the first time. This is the college we started MBA first time. And this time, when we look at the scenario of commerce education, we say that this discipline has become somewhat irrelevant. When I joined this institution in early 70s as a student of commerce, we were taking classes at that time under sun and showers. We were having some 3, 4 gypsy huts. But this time we see that the college has a very good infrastructure, state-of-art laboratories. There's a library equipped, fully equipped, and this college has received liberal funding from all dispensations. But what is the problem? Just as Zuhur Saab put it, that this is the only college that we have, by virtue of being the autonomous college, we have academic council in place, we have finance committee in place, where we can take decisions with regard to our curriculum. It's fact that commerce education is the area of education that is developed for the requirements of business, trade, and industry. But when we look at our commerce education, there is a disconnect that our commerce education is not connected with industry. So this divide of academia and industry has made our students irrelevant. The curriculum of our commerce discipline is formulated by academicians. We need to rope professionals, we need to rope practitioners, we need to rope industrialists. But there is a scope in this college because we have our own board of studies. We can invite professional people from different walks of life. The curriculum of commerce education has really become outdated because what's required in the job market has become highly volatile because of liberalization, privatization, and globalization. The landscape of business has changed. The world order of business has changed, and we have not been able to cope up with the changing trends, and our students have become irrelevant. So my humble submission to the principal sir would be that this college, by virtue of being autonomous college, we can recost our curriculum. We can invite people from industries. We can invite people from other science, other walks of life. Because that's the need of the hour. Alumni has a role. Because in last meeting, we had decided that there will be an adjunct faculty. They would invariably come to this college and deliver extension lectures. But I I understand that we are meeting here after 5 years. It took me 4 years to arrange the memorial lecture of Professor Vajud. But I am highly thankful to present principal sir. When I spoke to him, when I spoke to him just few days back, I told him that we are going to organize, alumni is going to organize memorial lecture in the memory of Professor Vajudi. He was pleased. He told me to go ahead, tell me when you are going to organize this. So we need such decisions. This college, the principal has tremendous powers here in this college. And I am glad I will tell you when I last time talked to my accounts officer, there was some problem in the project. I talked to him, but he is very much conversant about the financial system of this college. This I have seen the first accounts officer that he is knowing how to prepare the budget for this college. So we don't have any problem about our finances as Zosa put it. But we have to move forward. So before I leave, it's my honest duty to extend gratitude to all the dignitaries who are here, who have graced this occasion. And I understand that in future these meetings will take place. And with these words, I leave the days again to the receiver.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your encouraging words. So before we end the session with another vote of thanks, I would like to request or revert the colleagues that if they have any suggestions or they want to say something, please, we would love to hear it. Please. अगर आप जहाँ कंफर्टेबल है वहीं से कीजिए कोई इशू नहीं है
First of all, I appreciate the faculty members of this institute. Very hardworking, very efficient. Because the principals have to be here from the government sector. So we get a chance to work in different government colleges of the state. I myself started my service career from juniors in government college. So we are the best guys to make the comparison between the staff in government college and the staff. I was substantiated the contribution. I have offered about 3-4 papers on that. I am presenting some papers in the resolution conferences sponsored by NAD. I have seen the NAD reports of many colleges of GEM. Two common problems I have observed by NAD, which I have seen. two problems common to all government colleges. Total value. Number first, number of PhDs, very less. Number two, and very serious observation made by that 70 to 85% stop on contract basis. Now there is improvement in the this, but not so much. But in Islamia college, this is one of the strengths that we can present as term inspection. Number of postdoc numbers are here. And I think more than 90% staff was permanent. These are the two important strengths of Islamic college. But no doubt, one serious handicap, which is a great obstacle in the expansion of this institution, otherwise it deserves for states to the university. That's the fact. My submission to Sabi, we had initiated a sort of process for land, where I approached to where I'm happy and moving out of business as being able to business. Training officers, Tahsildar, Ira, with some other officials, strong members, and myself. We identified the land at Baspur, thousands of canals of land, cities. On that side of Baspur, on the route here, we are London. And it was also invited by package. And there's proper on record, file is there. And I found the revenue is very serious about the allotment of land is funded. And I received a phone call from very close to Percy's house. He told me, when I discussed this land issue with him, he told me, I told him that we initiate this process and inshallah we are hopeful that we will get it. He told me, Principal Sir, you just take 5 crores, I stand committed, you take 5 crores from me for construction of business. So my submission is, the food inspection comes. You will just initiate this case so that you can present. No doubt, no, we're not sure that when they get this plan by the time, but at least we can present this process, it is under process, so that they get satisfied. That is the line very important. Second, no doubt infrastructure is important, but most important infrastructure is which is very rich. But one thing is my observation, this is from the college. This is almost in our college, but this is also there. It's the problem. There was no culture of organizing seminars, digital and city level seminars. Not that culture is here in almost in all colleges, government colleges as well as in Islamic college. But I have not seen any international conference being organized by Islamic college. That Islamic college has it's as a subject that university preparing budget. Because I have worked in Calgary University, interested on seeing approach there of the registrar. They were not so experienced. Once I said that I have decided during the education, I will organize an intellectual conference in collaboration with there is a university in Petrabadi. He was calling from Central University and that was from Calgary University. When I approached the vice chancellor, she said, sorry, we have no funds. I told him this is the university. If tomorrow they have an inspection from the UGC, they say how many funds they are organizing. He said, none. They will remove you from the map of the universities. Therefore, organizing the international university, that is. Number one. Number two, with regard to net inspection, I was wondering if that I had mentioned in the report that some staff members have attended international conference. Before signing the report, they are supposed to show it to the coordinator and principal that I'm not coordinator. When I read through the contents of the report, I did not find any such sentence mentioned by the members of the act. I told them, sir, I have yes, you have this, I feel important to make mention of the faculty members attending international conference. He said, I will in Kashmir and in other cities of India. In Kashmir, I will be in Kashmir. That member told me, no, I must be outside India. I got something emotional. I told him, is soil of some foreign country better than soil of India? He changed his mind and already told me, he is right. I told him, you should be proud and you should highlight these words. That they have attended the international conference organized on the soil of Kashmir, on the soil of India. You should be proud of it. You are Indians, very, you say, you change it, highlighted if attended in some foreign country. Finally, the final report was given by them. They have special mention of this thing that they have taken international conference. So is the importance of international conference. So my request to coordinator that is initiate the process for organizing international conference.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
And the way that you must at least start the process of asking for this extra line.
Yes.
So I understand the very important point where we can project is that process of extra line. One, second, holding the international conference. I have told recently all time that is because just in this year that will also be.
So we are preparing for an international conference soon. Sir, we are preparing for an international conference soon. We will be giving the proposal to the principal, sir. Yes, definitely.
That's quantum of land must have. That's not happening. Now they will raise this question. What should be your query? Our query should be the way from the Pakal South. What is current
that we are holding international conference because two of my faculty members are working abroad. One is in Saudi Arabia, Srinagar, and another is in Nepal. They were working with us in the College of in the Department of Political Studies. They are abroad. I have told them that we arrange for an international conference in collaboration with them, in collaboration with Islamia College. Proceed in this matter. Action to monitor. Sir, may I? Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. I would like to one observation to solve this that there are institutions like Harvard, Yale's, Philosophy, Cambridge, and various other such institutions are settled role in the world because of their initiatives and because of their programs. Seeing that one initiative taken by Massachusetts Institute of Technology in 2003 by establishing the auxiliary with the action foundation lab, connecting with the world, connecting with the masses. And the co-founders of that lab was Vijay Gandhi and the flow. They were the co-founders of that lab. Unfortunately, both of them were then overpriced in 2019. But one question is there that are we taking initiatives? Are we having set of programs? Because we are playing the people's
We are enrolling the students. We are providing them with these. But simultaneously, so far as the big issues are concerned, are we doing that? Are we contemplating in that way? So far the institution's rules are concerned. I think we have to be attention towards that as well. In fact, the way you raise the question, it must be a country like developing country India. We are developing country. There's no doubt about that fact, and we are much better now trying to become third in the world. And you might be knowing the scenario of higher education in our country. Where we stand, because stand under number, and you are talking about the messages and all. We are sitting here, Valley of Kashmir, and they are doing the downtown part of the city. But what bothers me is that these people have worked tremendously and very hard on the dimension of this team. Like Professor Bakal staff in getting it 3.26. It is a really common. It is a really common. Like it's heavy on my mind how to retain that in the first place. See, I have found concept of speed policy. I have spent more than 3 decades and joined the Islamic institution. The prominent difference between the two Muslims. The difference is because the institution is meant for not more than 2,000 students, where the other has at least 4,000 students. And as people never ever know that we must have that highest number of enrollment, we restricted it to a stream which you are pointing out to only science. As a premier institution centrally located in each and every team. We never ever became too much ambitious to start other programs and enroll number of students, then the quality of education. But here we have something different. In this particular context, we have to see how this institution will become an institution where quality education should be important for students and as only can get a far more from that. So we are at it, we know it, we know our the way Bhagan sir has put it, and we try to influence. Sir, I think that's commendable. I can put it with one couplet that all of this for all of you that कैसे कहूँ थक गया हूँ मैं कैसे कहूँ थक गया हूँ मैं जो किसका होता हूँ मैं I'm a source of inspiration to many so we are all source of inspiration I think we have to take a bigger Thank you very much I have a couple of small observations well I was listening very keenly to the presentation made by the IQAC see one thing I didn't notice was that how we shifted to the academic bank of credits. Help the students open the digital This is one thing. The second one is about the soil courses. I think we care about that. Yes. Whether the students are whether the institution is offering soil because UDC says 15% of your total credit load for every program you have to have the now they have even risen it to 40%. But now we say moves, but they say take it from the side. The other thing is that since we all know that multidisciplinary is the hallmark of any and we will not be calling our students to BCom or yeah. So we'll be calling them as graduating intermediate year. So my this question as well as an observation that if a student is enrolled here, suppose you would like to take a course from humanities and office. So isn't it that we should now start courses in that area? Because one thing that I don't know, it has been deferred, it has been deferred for some time. That a student necessarily has to take a course, 4 credit course, from sciences, from arts, from humanities, as well as from social So in that regard, I would like to listen from you. What is the
preparation is that because should we start courses? And I got your answer. It really is a problem. And the institution where you have only one student. Again, I mentioned this is a science. But this institution is again plus. You have science, full-fledged science, from biological science, physical science, nanotechnology, electrical, one. Second, you have full-fledged commerce, and that commerce has a derivative called as management as well. So we are not facing too much of difficulty. Even then, wherever we care, either the numbers so as provide chance to the students that they will have some connecting with social science as well. That is being provided, sir. We are recruiting teachers and the process is going. That each and every aspect is being taken care of. Not all listed at highest project, working at highest project form, then you will also be aware about the fact in the country itself. About 80% of the education institutions now have not seen about NGP 2020. Move south, they will say fine, we need a man, they keep after. So we are just in value of question and that's why you must roadmap, and we are trying to be on that roadmap. And then we are in kind of ideas, we are ready, and in fact, we are thankful to your institution as well. That is our institution. You are providing us what kind of. Thank you, sir. Thank you, all other guys. But it's before my ये मुझे लग रहा है the fruitful moments of interaction में एक माहौल जैसा बन जाता है. So I'm thankful to all my worthy members that who are part. That has been started by Bakal sir, and there are other faculty members all in they can suggest all these things. We can have 15 minutes again.
Assalamu alaikum all this gathering. A valid question is made. हाँ कोई बात ऐसे ही काफी valid question raised. As far as MOOCs is concerned, 40% have been served by the University Grants Commission as far as the state education policy is concerned. It's easy said than done. Basically, we have formulated the rules, regulations for the college, how to incorporate those 40% within the curriculum. So, since we have the only first batch of NAP going on in around the college, the subsequent batches will be incorporating up to 20 to 40%, not necessarily 40%. The rules are in place. We have devised a mechanism and it will be done inshallah soon as and when the NAP progresses. As far as this, there are numerous contours of NEP. The first being the major minor, as you said. Then we are planning to launch interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary programs in the institution. So they have been worked out with their credit structure and all. So we'll be dealing with multidisciplinary as well as interdisciplinary. Their credit structure is ready, and as and when that grows, you'll see in coming days that we'll be offering multidisciplinary education with crossover from one stream to another stream and interdisciplinary. And as we could see it while discussing NAP in depth with the team of what we call task force, what we had in place in the college. It rolls back to a point where the student is to be given a lot of emphasis on multidisciplinary approach. So that's the basis of NEP revolves on, plus some skill is to be incorporated in a much efficient and a better manner. So we are on it. Thank you for your suggestions.
We know that teaching has altogether now, especially 8 semesters, 4 years, teaching to the whole year. We are fair that at the university level, students will come to us for the masters. Because the question is, if you have a 7.5 CGPA, they will directly go for the PhD. So we have to plan on master's programs at the university level. Those they will be specialized masters. I tell my teachers are here. Let me tell you that we will not be running any form. We will be running because we have already created strategies at the undergraduate level. Accounting and taxation is one vertical. Then we have finance another vertical. Then we have management another vertical. This is from the commerce side. So students who have done
100 masters there, but maybe we have 45 credits or the most 60 credits, where if we infuse in them, internship, that may be to the maximum 60 credits. But maximum of the teaching will come is here at the college. We fear that the student will try to get 7.5 CGPA score, then he will come directly for the teaching, not for the so there's a lot of premium on our heads now. The programs have resulted disciplinary, they have been very good programs, and we expect that that capable people who are there. It's a pertinent question. I happen to be at that years at the higher education level, at the government level. At that point in time, I know the planning policies were given by the government, and they are right. Installing huge infrastructure by way of having this sport here as research specialization. Now, these research centers have been already established in some of the major colleges. These facilities are here. Just yesterday, the Secretary of Government, Alumni, inaugurated at MBA Srinagar. At SP College, we have rich infrastructure and we do not association. The college established colleges are in mobile the things that we have prepared for the full year which you are saying, sir, so that the students are having our research programs as well. And again, fortunate enough, yesterday a group of chemistry, Department of Chemistry, they have they have procured some of the instruments pertaining to the Department of Chemistry, and they were looking for some kind of research center. But I'm sure your concerns are well taken, and we are, I think, will try our best to give you the best input, the best feedback in the form of the students, so that they may go directly from after completing their graduation research program. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you very much for participating and making it very interactive and a good session. As we come to the close, I invite Professor Dr. Zuhur, who's the head Department of Electronics, to present a vote of thanks. Dr. Zuhur.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. On behalf of the principal and the staff and students of the college, I thank our revered guests for being with us today, despite their busy schedules. Dear alumni, we at Islamia College are very proud of you for bringing glory to your alma mater by proving your medal in different walks of our society. Your being here today show your love and commitment to the Islamia College and being important stakeholders in the development and progress of this college. Thank you very much. We thank Professor Khurshid Ali, who is not here, for being the keynote speaker for today's
I thank my worthy principal, Professor Khurshid Khan sir, who has been very keen to hold today's meet and gave his fullest support for smooth and successful conduct of today's event. Thank you, sir. Today's event, as you know, wouldn't be possible but for the entire efforts of Dr. Khurshid Mahajan sir. Sir, we acknowledge your efforts with gratitude. I thank deans of various faculties and heads of departments for gracing the occasion today. Thanks are due to Dr. Sima Bashir, Dr. Bilal Parvez, Professor Abdul Majid, Dr. Saeed Al Urdu Sahab, Dr. Shaukat Beg, Professor Mohammed Qasim, Dr. Nusrat Parveen, Dr. Farooq Ejaz, Dr. Ejaz Ahmed Talk, Professor Faisal Mahmood, Mr. Ghulam Qadir, Mr. Sajjad Wani, Mr. Ahmed Rasool, Mr. Javed, and others who acted in various capacities for making today's meet possible. Last but not the least, I thank our students for attending today's meet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Zoe.